take him to Detroit. No! No, not Detroit! No! No, please!
Ignition sequence start.
Yeah. You already know what this is. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back for the second time. We're going to try this shit again.
No, this is the first time.
That's right. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm your boy Adrian, a.k.a. D.
I'm Stubbs. How y'all doing?
Hey, you already know what this is.
TakeOff, TTP.
Yes, sir. Yes,
TakeOff
sir.
Podcast.
And also, I just want to say for the hating-ass platform to try to stop us, y'all can't keep good... What?
Good people down.
No.
brothers.
You said it wrong. We can't keep the guys down.
Can't keep good guys down.
Y'all on that BS, and don't worry about it. We coming for y'all. Y'all know exactly who we talking about.
Exactly. But to the other platforms that let us get our shine on.
Right?
Wait, one more time?
Nigga done fucked up, right?
Yeah, but to the other platforms that let us get our shine on and y'all ain't took us down yet or suspended us, appreciate it. Snaps and claps.
We want to shout out to y'all. Hey, don't forget to follow us on Twitter. Don't forget to follow us on TikTok. We all on them platforms now. And now we uploading the shorts on our YouTube.
Yes.
Okay?
Little by little, we growing.
Now that we got that out the way, we got our guest here in the house.
Macro to micro, we growing.
We growing. Hey, you can't stop good people.
Is it macro to macro? Anyway.
I got what you.
Yeah.
We got to introduce our guest. He's a fine brother. We spoke before the show. You know, he been wanting to do the show for a long time because this brother right here has an interesting story to tell of all ages, especially the young crowd. We want to welcome to the show for the first time, Mr.Dukes Dada. Welcome to the show.
Snaps and claps. Snaps and claps.
All right, Mr. Dukes Dada, we was talking before the show. Actually, you know, we've been told that you want to do the show for a long time. And because you got an interesting story to tell. Please enlighten us as well as the guests out there at home. What do you want to say? What made you want to, what do you really want to talk about to anybody?
I want to get this story out, and I want to tell my side, and I want to say, like, we can get the truth out, but, like, you know, like, in a sense, I want to clear my name and just kind of let it be known one time and one final time only, you know?
Okay. Like I said before, Mr. Dukes Dada, where do you want to begin with your story?
It's gonna be
Said Mr. Dukes Dada. That caught me off guard.
Hey, that's how I like it.
Okay.
Though. I like it though. But it would begin around, or this transpired around about the age of, because I got locked up like 15. So I was like 14, 15. Yeah.
What age is, what grade is that?
That would be freshman high school.
So the
freshman.
ninth grade.
Yeah, ninth grade. Ninth grade.
Oh, you was like no freshman Friday for me. What up? You was different.
Yeah.
I'm different.
So what around that age period, you know, that it start that way? What happened?
At this time period, I was is the right word delinquent? Like, I keep saying bad as hell, but is it delinquent?
Either way, hey,
I can't think of the definition of it, but I know what it means, if it makes sense.
I was just a very troubled youth. Like, any black single household, like, my mama was working or just not around to pay attention, I guess. But I just used to do everything, getting into a lot of stuff. And around this time, I was bad, but I was trying to get my sugar honey iced tea together. I was trying to get my life together. My mama was having talks to me about if I wanted to drop out of school or stay. And we made a deal that this was around the time, like 2013, 14. So the PS4 was out, but I didn't have it. And mind you, like, we wasn't poor, but we still was broke. So that's a good deal.
I understand exactly what poor and bro. I get it.
Okay, so yeah.
Some years you get paid less, some years you get 90. I get it.
So it was like if you do good, we would get you the PS4, but you gotta get your grades up. And I took it upon myself to get serious and true to that deal, and I was working to get my grades up, but life was still life, and I guess karma just played out how it was. I don't know.
So basically during that time, would you say you were by yourself a lot?
Yes and no. I was with a group of people, but it necessarily wasn't my friend group of people.
I was about to ask, do you still rock with any of those people to this day, or?
Most of them did.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. So during that time, you explained, your backgrounds, moms and this and that. Was there anything traumatic that triggered you during that time where this change occurred?
I think one of my homies died. And like, it was one of the homies that was from that friend group, I guess, if you want to call them friend group. But I never had a voice to really speak about the things that I've seen. So it's more so like, I think, my homie died and I was real quiet about it. But I didn't never know how to cope with death to begin with. So I think that probably had some type of, but
I don't want this to be a bad question. Did they all pass away in similar fashion from similar circumstances, or was it all
gun violence?
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear that, my brother. So
Big game.
after all that happened,
Wait, and this was while you were in ninth grade?
Ninth grade.
Man.
It was, excuse my language, it was some shit.
Metal
going on.
detectors at the school? Oh.
That's what made it different. Mind you, we wasn't doing nothing at school. We was doing everything outside of school. Like school, I don't know how to explain that. Like the way I was taught about it, it's a lot of innocence in school. Like you got a lot of people who do certain things, but majority of everybody is not bad. It's like you do what you gonna do with your business outside of where everybody in attention could be on you. Like it just, nah.
so if you can't put it out there, what school did you go to?
I went to Wall Lake Central.
Well, they said, okay.
Yeah.
So would you say that was one of the better school districts?
Not really. Nah. Like it wasn't crazy. It wasn't nothing bad. Like out there, you just had you had fiends. You feel me?
And Wall Lake? What is this?
Oh
What's
yeah,
it?
this is
What's
Wall
land?
Lake. So it's like
What's
right
land?
next. No, West Bloomfield right here. Bloomfield is where you feel me. You could not do nothing out there. But Wall Lake was right next to it. I guess like Wall Lake. Then you got Novi and like all this different stuff.
Oh, Wall Lake is a city.
Yeah.
I never even heard of this city.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking it's just a school name.
Nah, it's like Wall Lake, and then you got like Wixom right next to Wall Lake.
I heard of Wixom, yeah.
I'm familiar with Wall Lake because one of my exes, she graduated from Wall Lake Western.
Okay.
You mentioned that because he still loves you. I'm joking.
You got to stop doing it.
It be your own people, though.
I mean, who gonna just know that?
It be your own people.
But no, Wall Lake. I personally, because you said he asked, was it a good school district or a good school? I'm weird. I judge a good school off of the lunch. What kind of lunch were they serving, if you don't mind me? Because if you in high school still getting the square pizzas, your school is poor. Like,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember one time even sitting down in the lunchroom. Like,
Oh, yeah?
you were one of them kids. You
I was
just
like, we would have like lunch breaks or whatever. It's cool. By the time they get to lunch, I'm in somebody else's class or I'm at the 7-Eleven across the street. Like I never interacted with nobody eating lunch or nothing. Like
you just didn't. Okay, never mind.
we was the bad kids. Like my friend group, they going behind buying cigarettes and bumming people for cigarettes and stuff like that across the street. Like we just was not in school.
So would you say school was an unenjoyable experience for you?
Most definitely is.
Why so?
I even told my principal at one point, like, it's just survival to me. Like, I don't see school as school. I see it as you got different animals in different areas that you could go in, if that makes sense, And it's
That makes perfect sense.
sometimes I would rather just stick with my animals, Like, you got people who do drugs in school, you got fiends, you got people who sell drugs in school, you got people who trying to do stupendous and excellent things with their life, who trying to just stay out the way and get their academics together. You got people like, it's just different things that I
And
would
they
just say.
still want to judge you. What does Einstein say? You can't judge a fish off its ability to climb a tree. They still trying to
That's
judge you
famous.
and conform you, but it's like, bruh, I'm not none of these people.
Which-
I'm
Yeah.
different, bruh.
Which is one of the reasons why I think school is depressing as is, because you got a whole bunch of different type of people with different type of gifts and ability, and you trying to judge them based off a program that is written by another group of people that just want to control you.
And for a specific type of people, they want you to be. They want your life to go, oh, after here, college, you get in debt. After that, get a cubicle job. After that, either suicide or you just working till your family can do it again.
Then after that,
You done fucked up, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, I think it's something that reacts within a lot of people. They feel it. And they just like, man, bro, what am I doing here?
Exactly.
I'd rather just be living my life, as I'm assuming you was doing at a young age.
Yeah.
Smoking, drinking. I don't know how old you were, your first liquor shot, your first cigarette and weed or whatever you were into. But, you know, you just like, bro, this school, I might as well learn some real adult stuff.
Yeah, because it was math class for me. Like, I wasn't even dumb. Like, I just didn't care. I didn't even, like, I would do the work and it would be good work, but I just stopped caring about homework or something.
Yeah.
Like, I just didn't want to do it. But I was in it wasn't an AP. I was I think it was Algebra 2 or I don't know. I forgot the name. It was something.
Trigonometry,
I think it was trig.
geometry,
Some type of
arithmetic, yeah, something.
Was it a mathematics course? Of course, right?
Yeah.
Was
and
it geometry?
I think it was geometry. It was rather trig or geometry. But I know that I was advanced. I just didn't care to do it. And
Yeah, I used to hate long math and long, like, division. I used to hate it. Like, bro, I know how to do that problem. I don't want to waste 30 minutes to do that.
I used to take myself, like, my mind and just be thinking, like, how could I use this problem right here in the everyday situation when it comes to money? Like,
So,
how would I do that?
I think a lot of young men are, especially black men, if we're just going to cut straight into it, we sense that this is not real life. This is for the people who want to be employees.
Yeah.
Something about us
That's
is
what
like,
it was.
I want to be an employer, or if I'm going to be an employee, I want to at least be chief committee person, chief executive. Like, you just like, bro, this ain't it.
Yeah.
You want to learn a real skill, a real trait, something for the real world.
Yeah.
So,
And actually,
out of this,
to add, not to cut you off, but to add a little controversy to it, I don't think boys, the concept of school is not made for boys, because boys at that age is full of testosterone, and we need to run.
testosterone.
Y'all figure out what I'm talking about.
Y'all know what I'm talking about, but yeah, boys like to run, boys like to tackle, boys like to get into.
So,
you know,
I cut you off completely. I'm
Oh
sorry.
no, I'm just saying, like, you know, it's not constructive for boys to sit in the classroom 8 to 7 hours a day, just like this. That's not for young men.
So my question to you: did you play any sports or any other way to try to remain what they would define as normal before whatever happened?
In middle school, I played football, and then high school, I tried out for basketball, but I ain't even go to practice. Like, I think I just woke up, smoked, and then was like, I'm just not doing
Now,
it.
as far as if you could reflect on yourself, football and basketball, was you trash or what?
I'm still not trash at both. Well, football, I don't know. I got older and, like, way skinnier in weight, like, so I might be. I can't.
No, you'd probably be a wide receiver.
Yeah,
you.
Because I'm still fast. I was a defensive tackle and a defensive lineman or offensive lineman, something like that.
Okay.
Hey, you said this was in middle school?
I can see you as a safety.
Yeah.
You could be a safety.
Yeah.
Too, yeah.
But basketball, I still got my strap. Like, it don't matter. I'm like Larry Bird. Like, I'm just going.
You out there with the trash talking and the man.
But I bet you it go in. I play for money. Like, my shots go in. It's not gonna look like it's gonna go in, but
You got a weird form?
yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. But that looked kind of smooth. But like when you see it and I jump, you gonna be like,
So you got sort of like the Kevin McHale type form.
yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It looked awkward, but you make it every time.
Yeah.
This is battle rapper named JC. He said, "Why criticize the form when the shot perfect?"
Yeah.
It make perfect sense, at least in that regard.
Hey, we all know basketball players that got crazy ass forms.
Yeah.
But they cold.
Hey, if it go in, that's what really matters.
That's all that matter.
It may not look the best, or it may look better than whatever, but it go in.
So leading up to your story, I just want to ask you, what, basically, the situation that we're getting ready to dive into, what triggered off in your mind that I'm going to do this?
Do what exactly?
Well, commit the situation, that almost happened.
Oh, that they said happened?
Yeah. Well, before you do that,
I feel like you literally just leapfrog really far.
yeah, I did. Well, before we get to that situation, you want to talk about what
Led up?
Yeah, led up to
Led
that.
up to it happening. What led up to everything happening was basically, and I'm gonna be so straightforward with it. You said don't cuss too much, right?
No, do whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
We was talking shit. It had nothing to even do with me. It was my friend and his friend, like a friend of a friend, and the friend of a friend stole something from his baby mama. Got called out for it and exposed on Facebook. So then he called his friend to help defend him because they was roasting him, making him look bad. Bro started roasting him, but when we was in school, everybody kind of like, I'm gonna roast you. Like I I don't
You?
know what me.
Okay.
I was a roaster, so
You got jokes?
I got jokes.
Why would I hit you with jokes from time to time?
Because mind you, I had to do 2.5 years for my jokes. You feel me? I had to take a pause and be like, let me not say no jokes, because you know.
Okay, yeah.
So you're a low key comedian, huh?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And the girl got mad. Told her boyfriend. Her boyfriend hopped in the chat.
This all social media.
Yeah, all on social media. And then, long story short, we started making group chats and just was talking shit. And dude posted a meme. It was like a whole bunch of white kids in a circle of a fire pit and like had hoodies on. It was like the prayer for a school shooting or something like a seance. They trying to seance a school shooting or something. But it was a funny joke, and he was referencing to how they looked in a sense of talking to real niggas, I guess. Me, myself, I'll put that out there. I don't know about them, but that's how I took it when he made the joke. But yeah, he made the joke, and then the girl felt some type of way about it. And out of everybody, hoeing everybody, she was like, me. And I'm the only black one. Everybody white. So they singled me out and was like, yeah, she showed like the school truants officer, like whatever. And then he'd seen it, then called 12, and then they got the whole principal from their school, and then all that extra stuff. But yeah.
So the people in this situation you were beefing with, not the ones on your side, the ones on the opposite side,
Yeah.
where are they now? Do you know or care? I know you probably don't care.
I don't know. I know when I got out, back when everything happened, I seen the girl on Facebook, and I messaged her. It was like, hey, what's the deal? But I was trying to make it a different account so I could kind of like, I was on some crazy, like, bro, I was trying to set her up. I just wanted to set her
I
up.
was about to ask, when you asked what was the deal, what was your motive? So you still had that pent up in you.
I just came home from 2.5 years from not doing shit. Somebody got to catch this.
You didn't learn to let go? The let go is hard. It's the hardest.
I was a kid. It took a lot for me to let go, especially everything that was already happening.
Okay.
In life.
You were locked up for 2.5 years, you just said.
Yeah.
What age did you go in and what age did you come out?
I got locked up at I think I was 15. It was I was 15. I got locked up October 30th. I'll never forget. It was Halloween. And I got locked up October 30th or October 25th, one of the two. Yeah, it was 25th because it was a week before Halloween and or a couple of days before Halloween. But from October 25th to I think August 28th. So October 25th, 2015 to August 28th, 2017. Yeah.
Wow.
So what's the question I wanted? You said you were in you were with your friends when you guys all had this beef. Why didn't you just go home?
It was all over social media, and that's exactly what I did. Let's say I'm doing this, right? And then I'd be like, all right, this too much. And I just put it down. It's gone now. I avoided it. It's away. But what I said is still what I said. And then
then she just ran to.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you feel like you were always the one singled out? Do you think it is a race thing? Or
it's
just because sometimes when women low-key like somebody, that's why they always do it?
I thought it was that too.
But you realized.
I couldn't call it or tell you because all my life I wouldn't say I've been singled out, but I be giving main character energy, I guess. Like if I'm in a crowd of people, you gonna know me. You gonna talk to me or something like it.
You don't gotta really exert yourself to get to attention.
But she still singled you out. She pointed you out of everybody and just
when we was in the courtroom, when she testified, they asked her, do you even see? Do you know which one is like when you point somebody out? And she was like, no, I think it's him. And she only said she think it's me. So she the only nigga in there, bro.
So she didn't even really give it a chance. She just saw you and just pointed you out.
Pointed at me. They said, do you know where Lamar Dukes is in here right now? She was like,
sound like a
I'm
setup.
right where you is. She said, only nigga though. I think it's him.
Yeah,
and they like, all right.
And they let her get away with that.
Let it go.
That's not how that's supposed to work.
You think she was probably trying to look out for you? Because she was, hear me out. I'm not going to say that. Never mind.
Because if you was going to look out, she did it in the first place.
Yeah, you wanted it in the first place. But she realized, this is getting serious.
Yeah.
For her to go,
that's
my indication of, dang, this is going way farther than I thought. I really don't want a guy I may have a crush on to go this,
Nah.
Okay.
She really didn't. She really
Different
didn't.
angle.
She really didn't like you at all.
Nah.
Okay, I'm just.
Yeah.
No, that's
Because I remember
about.
I got out and then I tried to set her up and like it didn't even go as planned.
I'm
But she
glad
ended up-
it didn't
she
go
said-
through, bro.
She
Why-
said sorry. She said sorry. She apologized.
Did
but
it? How did that feel?
She didn't know it was me, and that was the crazy part because I
She
made
know it
the-
was you.
So I made the fake. It was a fake profile, and I tried to hit her up on it, and of course it went through. But as we were talking, she kind of was like skeptical or like weird about it. Like, who are you for real? Like, what you want? And like, as it got closer and closer to it, I was like, fuck it. I'm like, bitch, it's me. Like, what's up? And she was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, okay. But
So you don't keep in contact with her at all.
oh no.
What about the guys on the other side? It was mainly just all stemmed from her.
Yeah, it all stemmed from her.
Now, the day of the arrest, what led up to it?
Us talking on the phones and social media. Like what you mean?
Everything, basically everything that just happened led up to that.
Yeah, like just talking on the phones, and then, like I said, off the camera, something did happen. I'm not gonna say it because
Yeah.
but something did happen, and I thought that's what I was being arrested for. So at first I was scared because they didn't have all the people that was in the case that I was in. They didn't have nothing to do with that other stuff. But when I heard no name from this stuff and they started saying everything about that, that's when I was like, oh, yeah, this, that, and the third. Like,
Because if I'm kind of giving some of it out, I read the articles. It said 3 individuals, you being the youngest of the 3,
yeah,
were allegedly supposed to do something to
high school and a middle school. They said we was finna shoot up Linden High School and Linden Middle School.
Is this true?
Bro, this is not true at all. First off, I'm 14 years old, 15 years old. Who finna take me to go do a crime like that heinous?
So where would they get that idea?
Like, they got the idea from him having that meme, that one post that he had. And when she showed him, that's what made him think, oh, they finna shoot up a school. Now, why they said Linden schools, I still don't know to this day. But I figured it's because she was in that school. And, bro, his friend...
Wait, she didn't even attend your school?
She was an hour away.
So how
Literally.
How did y'all even get
yeah.
meet or know each other?
From Facebook.
You never met her in real life
Never
till
met
in the
her.
court?
Never met her. That's why I said when she pointed me up, she didn't know who I was. She didn't even know my name.
So was she involved with somebody else in the group?
Yeah, the friend of the friend's girlfriend or baby mama.
That seemed like a long line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To add up to you.
To get to me.
Yeah.
I'm the one that, if we could put it in a really corny way, I was the cool one, the real popular one that everybody used to like. They used to like me out of everybody. They used to like me.
Right.
Then you got this little goofball who known for causing trouble. His family known for causing trouble in that whole little city was known for causing trouble. I think his uncle blew up the principal's car in the parking lot.
What?
Like it was some stuff, bro.
I wish I had a button to hit.
Oh my God.
Like, you feel me? We was doing stuff, but like that type of attention or notoriety that you known for, like, you know, like is you a known person for doing stuff. You're not just in school reading a book or two. Like you really out here doing stuff. And
Sheesh.
it went from that line, like, yeah, me being that one to him being a goof to this nobody to just the nobody trying to bring the goof in, and the goof like, this don't even involve me. Let me bring my, you know, like it was a whole bunch of nothing.
So let me ask you this: so the crowd you was hanging around that caught, how'd y'all meet? Like, what made you hang out with them?
First day of school, I was skateboarding. Like that's when I was in my bag. I got sponsored by Walking Robots and like 2 other people, and I was trying to hit Zoomies. I was trying to get sponsored by Zoomies. But I walked into school. I had that shit on. And dude, I can't even lie. Like I hate him now, but he had that shit on too. So we was just in school too. And like I'm like, oh, you got the Janoskis. He like, yeah, I see you got the tans on. So we just vibing, and then after that day, we was just best of friends. It's cool. He was like, yeah, my daddy be at work. My mama don't be home. Like, you can post up, come over, all type of stuff. Remember, I went over there, dude was smoking cigarettes and stuff. That's how I started smoking cigarettes. Like, it just trying to be cool.
So he skated also?
Yeah, but he wasn't good like us. And then what messed it up was he used to skate, but he started off with a scooter. So I knew him off the scooter before he started to skate. I was the one that was skating.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what did you listen to when you skated, if you recall?
Future.
He was out back then?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, 2015.
Oh, yeah.
I'm tripping.
I was listening to Tyler Creator, Mac Miller.
No Lupe?
Definitely was on Kick Push. Kick Push was still on the playlist.
Yeah.
That was back when dubstep was a.
I know you had
big.
Kanye.
I had a couple Kanye's, but the one that stuck to me was "Runaway." That was
I love, bro. Something about that song, bro.
That song by itself, yeah,
I
that's
love
a
it.
classic.
Yeah.
Classic. I also like just a little sidetrack. I think his best album was Graduation.
finally. I think Ryan, the coolest would agree. The coolest would agree.
Okay.
Because it's reason why I said it because it's not one song I can skip through and not like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Graduation.
Graduation for a fact.
Okay.
For a fact.
Big ups Kanye.
Snaps and claps. No. Big ups.
But go ahead.
No, you got it's your question. Go ahead.
Well, you know what? Judging by your whole situation, I just want to know: did you feel betrayed?
Yeah, at a young age, I had to learn what backstabbing was. I didn't know, like, we used to say that word all the time, like, oh, yeah, you done stabbed me in the back, this, that, and third, and used to joke about it. But really getting backstabbed was a true lesson that I had to, like, sleep on.
How did you think it, what happened when you learned backstabbing? I'll just say that.
My lesson from backstabbing was when the friend that I thought was my friend testified against me and said he lied and was like, yeah, he was trying to kill people. But before we even got arrested in anything, me and him was talking back and forth about what we said in the chat and was like, maybe we should delete this. Like, this don't sound too crazy. And he going back and forth. We talking about correcting our wrongs before anything even happened. And so for you to know my character and know that I even felt bad for what I said and tried to, delete and fix everything, and then we go into court and then you see me face to face and you point me out and be like, yeah, you was trying to do that.
Sound like a setup.
Crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
So this wasn't one of the friends that was also part of the three, you and the other two individuals?
Yeah, it was.
It was one of them too?
It was one of them.
Oh my goodness.
They both told on me. Both of them got out in like 4 months. I was the only one that did 2.5 years for that shit.
So would you say they copped the deal? Just to punch you? Oh,
yeah.
That's why.
In the article when you read it, it say that they testified. And I was the only one in the article that was like he not testifying, he not going on stand on nothing. Like he taking that shit to the chin.
I don't know what's happening today. Did they send all three of you to the same detention facility?
Nah, cause dude was oldest, so he went to jail.
Yeah, he was 18. Yeah, he got tried as a dog.
Yep, he went to jail, and then they had me and bro in the same place, but on like different units.
Did you see each other at all?
All the time.
And what was those interactions like? Or let's go to the first interaction when you first seen him in there after he done. Yeah, it was him.
That's the thing. It was like, before he even I knew that he was telling on me. Our first interaction was like, you gonna be good, bro. Like, keep your head up. Just, get through this. Like, we got court. Like, we would call out our court dates from line to line. Like, we wasn't supposed to step out of the line or go to that other unit. Otherwise, you getting fucked up in there. But
I've been wanting to ask you this. Did you go back to school anytime after this whole thing got blew up?
I went to college.
Well, you didn't go back to the same school.
I tried to twice, and
Hell no.
they told me literally. I walked in the thing. I came back to the school. It was like a football game or something going on, like a Friday. I don't even know why they was tripping so hard, but I went with a girl, and it wasn't like my shorty or nothing, but like I just knew her, so she was like, "Yeah, you can come up here with me. I gotta pick somebody up." I go into school. Everybody see me and start screaming and rushing over to me. Like, it was a good vibe.
It was a good thing.
It was good.
I had completely different.
But this the thing. Everybody like, how you been? What's going on? They like, ain't you the one that was on TV, this, that, and the third? So while they all talking to me, the principal step out because he hear the commotion. He come out and he see everybody talking to me. He like, yeah, you got to go now.
It's the same principal.
The same principal. He was like, if you don't step off this premises, he was like, I'm calling 12. I'm going to make sure they get you. I was like, you got it.
So you didn't get labeled like as that guy who tried to do this and do that?
I was, but it's hard to put it in words. Like, imagine you in school and like people just label you something, but those who truly was your friends or knew you, like got to experience being around you, they knew that wasn't true. So it's like you could hear a thought and kind of doubt but believe it because you're not around to tell your side of the story. But then seeing and then being, it's a difference.
Got you.
Okay.
Got you.
So back to the home life. You said you were home a lot. What were you pretty much doing? Oh, no, you said your mom was somewhat absent a lot.
She was absent, but she was still home. She just had her door closed. Like, she used to, mind you, she a travel nurse now, but back then, she was still trying to get to that point. So she was studying a lot and didn't really want to be bothered. So
y'all had tension. And how?
Like me and Dukes?
Yeah, you and your mom, yeah. Or
Yeah, because I was still coming home at like 4 o'clock in the morning on a school night. I was doing dumb. Now looking
to
back
the point
at
where
it,
you was
that
getting kicked out, or to the point where
it wasn't kicked out, but it was like you can't be opening up that door at night, and if you is gonna be opening up that door, you might as well just be on the opposite side of it instead of just coming in and out.
Did you ever spend some days on the opposite side of it?
I spent the whole 5 months on the opposite side of that door,
So not coming home at all, or what are we talking about?
not coming home at all. Like literally, I remember I came home from school with my backpack. I told her what I was finna do. She was like, "All right," and like kind of had a snippy attitude about it, but I was like, "I love you." Gave her a kiss on the cheek. I think I might have gave her $20-$40 or put it in her purse, and then I was gone for that whole 5 months. Like me and bro, we would go to school still, but it would just, like I don't know if that makes sense. We would still pertain school, like still interested, but not really.
Not really, right?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: when it came to you, being locked up, what was the experience like, in jail? Just your first day, just going in, and you know what I mean.
Mind you, I was in juvie before they tried me as an adult, but that was it. And I don't want to make it sound like that because it's a lot of people who could probably relate, but it was very light, very light. It wasn't a hard or heavy thing to look at. Like it's like being in another school for real. Like they had us sitting in groups with a jail suit on or something, like it was normal. They still made you go to school on the computers. Like you still had to get a GED or try to get some credits. I remember they told me I was 14, 15. It was like, you don't got no credits. Like, what did you do in school? I was like,
dang, 0 credits.
0. I had
Man,
nothing.
You had a long way to go for that GED.
Yeah.
So the 5 months you spent out of the other side of the door of your mom's house, what were you doing? Who were you contacting? Where were you at? How you spend your time?
Keep it a bean. I don't want to say like I was just gangbanging, but like, I was just in the streets just trying to find money.
And this was all still 9th grade. I guess
Yeah.
9th grade, yeah.
Like, I remember
Were you a quick learner of the street life?
very quick.
Do you have to be? Do you feel like everybody has to be a
I mean, certain things come at your own pace depending on your environment and how you grew up or what you went to. Mm-hmm. For me, it was more so like everything was slowly but surely coming into my eyes and coming like face to face with me. Like my friend, his dad had like a garbage bag full of dope or something, and I remember he walked out. He took the bag, the trash. It was a trash bag, like a big ass trash bag. He put it on his shoulder and got off the phone, slammed his door, and we was playing the game, like just looking straight, but it's like the hallway and the door right there. And when he slammed it, we turned and looked. We seen the big ass trash bag, and he was just walking out. Like the other hand had a Glock in it. He was just walking outside. I was like, "What he finna go do?" He was like, "I was like, all right, I like that. I like how that looked. Like I would, and it's not okay and it's not cool, but back then that's how I wanted my son to see me. Like, oh, you on that bus? Like you stepping out like that for real. But I take a lot back now. But
So what's the highs and the lows you experienced in those 5 months of just being on the other side of the door? And that's a young age kind of to do that to a child, bruh. You out. I don't know if you just chose to be out or she said, get out. I don't know that.
It was like it was a mutual agreement. Like I knew I can't be coming in at 3-4 o'clock in the morning on school nights, and she got to go to work.
And you're not an A student. You probably was a straight A student. Mom, I got it.
Yeah,
but it's like,
yeah,
okay.
like it just looked like I was fucking up. So it was more so like do you want to be here? And it was a question she kept asking. I was like, yes, but no. I'd rather go do things. And she was like, well, go do them.
No, was she ever disappointed? Like that feel of disappointment was in there?
Every time.
How did it make you feel?
Bad, really, really bad. But mama knew I had to do it. I don't know. I had to do what I was doing. Like, you gotta learn. That's exactly how I am with my son. Like, you can tell somebody 1,000 times the truth and the answer to it, whatever question it is. They still need enlightenment by themselves to believe it and see it, to make that a truth to them. If that makes sense. Like, son, I could tell a atheist right now, God is real, and he gonna be like, you bullshit. No, it's not. And then, unless Jesus was to walk down in front of you, and I could ask him or tell him, like, I told you, ain't you real? And then he gonna be like, all right, yeah, now I believe it. Like, I don't know how to put that in words, bro. Like, Did it make sense?
It makes sense. I get what you're saying. It's convincing and it's
Yeah.
Somebody got to see something from a different perspective.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people just want to see it tunnel vision. This is the way I want to view it.
Yes.
I'm not about to. But let's get on another topic. I don't know. Were you at more than one detention facility?
Yeah, I was at GVRC, Genesee Valley Regional Center, and then that was in Flint. And then I went from there to the judge wanted to say I was a menace to society, and then shipped me out to Pennsylvania.
Now, during any of this time, did you actually go out of state?
Yeah,
Where'd you go?
You went to Pennsylvania.
I was in Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Anywhere else?
No.
Now, during any of this time, did they try to just throw you in a prison, adult? Because I hear sometimes 17, they may still throw you in the adults, 18. I don't know if that's true or not. It's just what I hear.
If it wasn't for my lawyer, and I never thought I'd be saying this because I was so mad at her back then, but if it wasn't for my lawyer, I'd probably be in there. Not right now, but you know.
Like, back then, you would have been in there.
That's not uncommon because one of the Central Park 5, they put him in an adult jail when he was a minor.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is messed up.
So
Because,
I don't know if that's a scare tactic or if they just do it because, this juvie is over flooded.
That's what some of them did. But for mine, I don't know why they didn't put me. I think it's because we got it lowered by the time we was even supposed to get the trial type stuff. Like they knew it wasn't what it was. Like they kept trying to harangue it back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Like,
Okay.
They want me to go to court.
so basically, you got out when you were 17, right? Because you went when you were 15.
Yeah.
How did
So-
they? No, go ahead.
I was just going to say no time extended for bad behavior, or was it all like, man, bro, I'm trying to do what I got to do?
Yeah, so I was supposed to be in there. I think my charge I was supposed to be sentenced for like 3 or 4 years or something like that. And I got out in 2.5 for good behavior because I got my GED. I never got caught for fighting or doing nothing in there, but I think that's why I got the 2.5. I never really questioned or looked back at it, but it was more so like I can get out today. All right, bet.
Yeah.
You never got any type of trouble while you were locked down, were you?
Yeah, a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this question. One of the detention facilities you was in, I hear that it got shut down and it was like a different level.
Yeah.
Can you go into details about that and what was the name of this one?
That school or program was called Glen Mills Schools, and that was in Pennsylvania.
Oh, that was Pennsylvania.
That was
I'm thinking
Pennsylvania.
of some out here stuff. So is that out of all of them, that's the worst one?
That was the worst, bro.
Why so? What?
You ever relive something and just like your face get tingly? Like,
Yeah, like, man, I ain't even
all the
trying-
time. All the damn time.
Man.
Every time I think about my past, I cringe because I got a
Yeah,
lot.
like-
I regret a lot.
Yeah.
Like, man.
It's
And
like
that's one of the worst feelings in the world.
it's a I ain't gonna say my spine, but like a feeling down my back that just.
Well, first question, you said it's called Glen Mill.
Glen Mills.
How much time would you say you spent there?
That was 1.5 years. So I did a
A
year.
bulk of the time was there.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I did a year in Michigan, then a year out there. Yeah. But there was like 1.5 years because like the year and 8 months.
I don't understand. My geography is off, but Glen Mill's not that close to Michigan, though, is it? Is it?
Pennsylvania
Oh,
is
I'm
like
sorry.
You know how far
I'm tripping.
Pennsylvania
I'm
is?
tripping.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's not that.
That's the East Coast.
Yeah.
That's
So
like 8
why
hours
would
from here.
I don't understand why they did that to you?
The judge said I was a menace to society.
And that's,
They
I
said
guess,
that
one of the most.
at that time was like we're troubled youth. Like when you really troubled, you gotta go there.
So that was like maximum security almost.
Yeah.
But that doesn't balance out
Okay.
because you also said you had good behavior.
I got on a good behavior because in there.
Oh, so wait, was that your first visit? Was it straight
No,
out there?
I went GVRC in Flint to Glen Mills in Pennsylvania.
So you spent a couple months in
And-
Flint, then they
yeah.
shipped you out.
Yeah, I did
But
a year
what
in
about
Flint.
Flint, where they said, nah, Glen Mill?
The judge wasn't it?
Yeah, that
Just
was
the judge, nothing you
judge.
did in there.
No,
Okay, I'm
no.
just.
It
Yeah.
sounded like the judge wanted to make a name.
That's what it was. They
For
wanted.
themselves.
They wanted to. I was the example. I was the lesson
Now,
in the example.
now, if you can remember, was that an election year
When I got
when they shipped you off, or when they say you was a bad influence?
it was.
That's why. That's why.
Everything comes back to politics. for you.
It always come back to politics.
Okay.
Money and politics. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Damn.
He just putting it together like, dang, that was.
You got to connect the dots. Because when you think about it, whenever somebody points you out
Yeah.
and they in a high political power, it's not because you. It's because it's an underplay for the overplay.
and they can get more votes and likes. If watch me punish this criminal.
I'm gonna punish this nigga right here.
Yeah.
That's what
I say criminal.
I seen that same judge probably like.
Look.
Y'all figure out what I'm talking about.
I seen the same judge, and like the funniest thing in the world, I caught him in the elevator.
Really?
In the courthouse.
Just y'all two?
Just us two.
Well, you gotta talk about that. You gotta talk about that.
Was he trembling?
What happened?
He was shaking, but it wasn't like, I don't know if he was excited or if he thought I was finna jump on him or do something, but he for sure was like, like, what's going on?
Like one of them days, like he was waiting on you.
Yeah,
I've been waiting on one of y'all.
I was on my phone and just walked in the elevator, and then he was like, hold the door. So like I did like this, and like he stuck his hand in and like climbed in and then pressed the button.
It was meant to happen.
Yeah, it was like, what floor are you going to? I'm like, I'm going to 2. He's like, I'm going to 2. I'm running there.
Oh, y'all didn't know each other at the time.
Didn't know, because I never looked at his face. He did know me. Yeah, he knew me, but
This
that
was
was after.
This was before y'all first case.
No, this was after the case.
Oh,
When I seen
okay.
him. Yeah, so when I looked up from my phone and I looked over at him, I just seen the gray hair, but like he had the glasses on. I'm like, damn, bro, look familiar for a judge. I looked back down.
Like, wait a minute.
And then, I was like, is your name Law? He was like, yeah, I'm Judge Law.
Judge Law.
I'm like, no shit. I'm like, my name is Wooty Woo. I'm like, you remember you had that case? And that's when he was like, yeah, it's good to see you. He was like, you been okay? I was like,
Man, don't be that fake nice.
Yeah.
Just being fake nice.
It was so many people that I didn't think I would see from that case again in life. And like the reactions was priceless. Like even the officer, when I went back to jail, was like, what are you doing? Like you
What do
wasn't
you mean went back
one.
to the jail just to
Like,
visit or to you were
No,
got
I never
reincarnated?
visited jail. I just I know what you mean.
A recidivist? You went more than once?
Yeah. After the whole Glen Mill stuff, bro, I'm 24. I've been going in and out of jail since I was like 17.
You gotta do better, my guy.
I've been, mind you, no.
Can you stop being a recidivist? Do you think from this point on you can no longer know more?
I haven't been to jail since last year. And that, mind you, that might sound like some crazy stuff, but for me, thank you. Only if you knew. Every October I get locked up. That's why I'm so scared about this month.
Oh, stay in the house.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Stay in the house.
Well, you know, it's good that you're on this podcast discussing because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of healing going on. You know,
Oh, yeah.
because it's a tough topic to talk about.
Yeah.
You're not a. This not your birthday month, is it?
Nah, December.
Okay.
Well, let me ask you this: has this whole situation changed you for the better? And if so, how?
Most definitely has changed me for the better. I would say in so many ways, just life. Like, I don't trust a lot of people no more because of how I got backstabbed. I don't like to involve myself with drama that do not got nothing to do with me. I stay to myself, but in a positive way. It changed me a lot. Mostly my mentality. Like back then, mind you, I was charged with premeditated murder and attempted murder, and I was supposed to be doing 25 to life. And then I got out in 2.5 years. So back then, when they even told us that we was about to get 25 to life, me and bro was laughing. We didn't give a fuck. Like, excuse my language, we did not care. Like, and I don't know why. Like, being a kid is so different from being an adult. I think it's because we thought that we had so much youth in life like we just did not care. Like, I'm thinking in my head, like, 25, I'm still in my prime by that. Like, I'm not thinking about it.
Nah, yeah.
And then as it slowly progressed, that's when like life started hitting. But yeah, it's I don't know.
So your friend who stabbed you in the back, if he does what you did to that girl, reaches out to you on social media, would you apologize? How she said she was sorry to you?
Apologize to who? To him?
Yeah, to him. Why would I apologize?
Why would he do that?
He told on me.
Right.
He told on you, but
told on
I was
him.
like, well, he might feel guilty about, dang, bro, I did just snitch on you. I shouldn't have.
You talking about if the guy apologized to him?
To you,
Oh,
yeah.
if the guy
Would you say sorry?
No, if the guy
No.
I'm
apologized.
sorry, I might have worded it wrong.
I talked to him when I got out.
Yes.
And I was around one of my friends that we were all cool with, but
Oh, yeah, all three
recorded-
were just, okay, I'm sorry.
no, it wasn't all three of us. It was me and one of my actual best friend. His name Russian Mike, but it was me, Russian Mike, and we was in the car. I think like and posted up in front of my house, and dude randomly called me and was like, "Yo, I miss you. How you been? What's going on?" And I was like,
I know.
"What?"
He was like, yeah, I know, like,
so
nigga, I
I
throw this
paused it.
phone.
I miss you.
I paused it. I told Russian Mike, I'm like, record this. So it's a whole, I think it's like a 45-minute video of him just like pleading, like, please don't hurt me. Don't do nothing. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, bro,
How
sound like-
long was this after you got out that he called and did this?
probably like, I would say a good 7 months after.
Sound like he was scared. Of
He
you,
probably,
bro.
yeah, that's what it sounded like.
He was
yeah.
scared.
And he
scared.
was. And
He ain't on that stuff, man. He ain't. You good, bro?
Right. Let's get another round of applause
yeah.
because most people Most people would have cracked into your situation. They wouldn't have made it back from that.
I still do want to know more about what froze you up a few minutes ago when I asked about
What
Pennsylvania's
happened in there?
location. The highs and lows, because I'm sure it wasn't all bad.
It wasn't. I mean, no, it really wasn't. Like I had a position. Like I ain't gonna say too much, but like gangbanging was just lit back then. Where, like, you could really do stuff and like just you could talk you could pop it, and you had to back it up. So it's like that's why I'd be so scared because I would never want to go to prison, nothing like that. Like, I ain't never been to prison, God forbid, but it would be of the same program as everything I've already went through so far, just probably a little bit more stricter, or I would have to move a little bit more militant. But for the most part, I would say it was a lot of highs, but more lows than highs being there. The highs came from personal venturing out and just doing stuff. All the lows was just being there and seeing everything that came with it.
Now, Glendale, right?
Glen Mills.
Glen Mills. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get it right. It is shut down for several accusations. Were any of those accusations true? Because I heard there was abuse from guards on kids. I'm like physical punching them.
Oh, yeah.
What from your perspective was true and what was like, no, bro, that didn't happen?
I can't say nothing was no, because I seen a lot in there. Mind you,
Do you think? Okay, first before I get into that, do you think they should rotate guards? Like guards only allowed to be here 5 months, so they don't truly get established and get corrupted.
I mean, that would be a good idea, but at the same time, no, because then you got to teach them new people, and then the old people that already know how to go is gonna leave.
But then the new people don't get set in their ways.
I feel like that's a
of
setup
evil.
for.
Now, what I want to know is, if you can speak on it, what did you see that was true?
That's the same question I just asked. But go ahead, dog.
That's what I
Take
want
my
to know.
shine. Go ahead.
Like no,
Not
like
to take your shot, but I just
I'm
want to.
playing.
I just want to hear.
playing.
like the stuff that I wouldn't say was like, because it's nothing that did not happen. Like it was a lot of sexual assault, sexual abuse going on. Like mind you had female staff that's just sleeping with random students there, and then the students, we get $5. I think it was $5 every week or I think it was $5 a week that we could get sent. Like somebody could send us $5 to get snacks and pizza or like whatever up there. But they would take their money or talk to these girls or fuck them, and then the girls would, like, the staff would give them phones. So then we had a couple peers who we would call them, I wouldn't say superior, but we looked at them as a superior because we knew you not touchable. Like you got your little motion coming for phones. I kind of jumped on the bandwagon off of that. I got into it with somebody getting the phones. I would take the phones, sell the phones, and then take the money, split it with bro, and then he had me a phone. So then it was just working. But a lot of the bad stuff would be seeing female staff fuck students, seeing male staff.
I don't understand how the first one's bad, but continue.
Cause you can't do that, bro. You know you can't do that. You know damn well you can't do that. You taking advantage of
Not
shit
the
you're not
minors,
supposed to.
bro.
That's minors, bro.
That's just like
That's a
never feel.
34-year-old woman sleeping with a 16-year-old.
I'm weird because I guess I'm weird because I don't feel bad.
Let me say this. Hold on. Wait. How would you feel if the roles was reversed?
No, when it's reversed, it's horrible. It's horrible.
But how come it's not reversing his case?
I don't know. It's a double standard. Like all these teachers that's hooking up with young 15-year-old boys. What? I don't. What?
I ain't gonna lie.
I just wish I would have been.
He got a point. He got a point.
He got a point, but at the same time, this is one of the reasons why nobody take men seriously either.
Yeah.
I got to be the one. Yes, I'm the one to say it.
I'm sorry. Okay, let's go down.
I'm sorry. Go
You
ahead.
said-
I'm sorry.
You
Go
said the
ahead.
girls hooking up with the
With the
students.
Yeah. It was a lot of physical abuse. It was a lot of staff who were like, they looked like they did weightlifting or something. It was like bodybuilders that wasn't even supposed to be security guards or nothing in there. And they would like, I remember one time it was his staff. I think he locked up too. Pat Mahone. If you watching this, you's a bitch. Dude.
Ooh, wait a minute.
his
Wait.
name-
Hold on, wait. Slow.
Wait. Not Mahone. What's the fuck? I'm thinking the football player. Whoa.
Don't say the real name, bro.
Yeah,
Well,
but
it's the first
dude,
name.
Pat. If you, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, Pat. But dude, I was walking through the lunch in the lunch cafeteria thing, like the whole little area, and I didn't even notice, man. And I guess he was just having a bad morning or something to do with his wife or whatever he had to get. Just I don't know. But while walking into the cafeteria, he walking out and punched me in my chest. And like it wasn't like a punch, like he punched and grabbed. Like it was like a boom, boom. Like he punched in, but took shirt with him and pulled it out
Yeah.
and grabbed me to him. So it looked like Scorpion, like a get over here. Like he really punched and pulled, but
You know what's so crazy? I saw a movie on Netflix. It's called Dog Pound.
yeah. Yeah, that's what it's like. That's what it's like.
It's exactly how you described it.
Yeah, that's what it's like. That's exactly what it's like. That's exactly what it's like.
Hey.
And it was
Oh, you talking about the whole Glenn?
Glenn Mills was like dog pound, and there was
probably based
people
on
like
that.
it was people like Angel in there that didn't deserve it, and that's a great point to put out. I thank you for that because that's exactly what that was like. It's people like Angel from that movie who did not deserve to get what they got that had
What you
happened
saying?
to them.
Hey,
Now, why y'all
Y'all figure out what I'm talking about.
watch that movie Dog Pound.
Real
why
life.
y'all were in y'all cell? Did they ever just pop the locks knowing they?
We ain't had no cell.
Oh,
We
y'all
had
was all in the
dorms.
pods.
We had dorms, so
Dorm.
it's like
Oh, okay.
like doorless. Like you could just walk into somebody's room.
So what?
Yeah, that's
Did y'all have righteous guards? Do you got any guards or COs you want to shout out or teachers or I don't know what you were.
Shout out Anders. I know you probably still hate me. I'm sorry for that riot. Like I said in that song, I ain't even do it through the chair. I just started rushing in.
Okay.
Besides Anders, nah, just Anders. Anders was cool. Anders was cool.
That was the only one?
That was the only one. Fuck FJ. Andrew, you retarded, but I'm still cool with you. Tom, I love you. Thank you for being there for your boy for all that time. I thank you for holding me down and making sure my mentality was good and I did positive, productive things and got my GED. I appreciate that. Congratulations on getting married. I knew about that for a while, but just putting that out there.
And Tom, thank you for my space.
Yeah.
I'm just,
Okay.
He look at me like, what?
Thank you, Tom, wherever you are in the world.
There you go.
All right. But you know, it's wild because, I was right here looking at one of the YouTube videos, that you sent me from earlier.
Okay.
It never happened, but why the hell did one of these people put up a reenactment?
Of what happened?
Yes, but it never happened.
What did they say happened?
Do you want to see it?
I kind of do, yeah.
You
Can
sure?
we take a second to see?
Okay.
I'll probably play it. Go ahead. I'll probably throw it in the edit.
So I'm gonna show you because it never happened. Like, why would they do this?
Cut the volume up so and put it close to the mic so I could be able to play.
Okay, give me one. Give me
the time.
give me 1 second. Let me cut my because I got my volume all the way low. But it's just crazy to me how if it never happened, why are they doing this? All right, I'm getting ready to play.
Go ahead.
The alleged shooting plan was to be carried out at Linden High School and Linden Middle School on October 30th. Thanks to an incident
This is about me.
by a school resource officer on October 28th. Police arrested 18-year-old Ryan Stevens. After looking at his phone, authorities also arrested Lamar Dukes and Cody Brewer. Police say the plan involved the purchase of firearms and had possible targets inside both schools. The trio have been charged with murder, conspiracy, and false report or threat of terrorism.
That's all of it?
That's all of it right there.
What in the fuck? Are we, and like I said, the media.
This is his first time here seeing it.
Wow. See, look, like, this is what's so crazy about getting into the music industry and everything like that. I get to see firsthand before even signing up to be an official rapper or an artist what it's like to see media and attention and just the hearsay and gossip that goes on and around. And I know for a fact when it's my time to shine, like I said, I'm coming, new music dropping soon, but when that time happens, I'm about to be vaguely prepared. Not even vaguely, I'm about to be mildly prepared for this. Like, mildly prepared for it. Like, all my life, I done had to deal with this, that's what I.
People don't got nothing better to do
Like
than to, yeah.
That's why I have a hard time understanding why are they making reenactment videos, but none of that never happened. I don't understand that.
They wanted to turn it into a documentary back, I think it was 2017 when I first got out. And
They reached out?
Yeah, they reached out and said they wanted to do, it was like they wanted to do a biography or like an autobiography, like not an autobiography, like they wanted to do like a auto documentary, like just my voice recording, just listen to me talk and tell my story, and then they wanted to do something about not a reenactment, but something along the lines of like a book or something like that. And I was like, I'm not doing that.
But I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm glad you didn't do it because they would have made you seem like the bad guy.
Yeah. Or, well, no, you can go over the script with them and get, hey, sign this contract saying I got, show me in my best lighting or.
Make you look guilty. But can I, a little off topic, I just want to speak on this real quick. I was a child when this happened, but I remember the rise of the so-called school shooter. You know what I mean? Because I remember when Columbine, which was the most famous one, even though it was some before then and after them, Columbine really changed a lot of people's minds on not only bullying, bullying for one, but also looking at kids a little differently, kids and guns. Because you remember South Park, I don't know if you remember at that time, but South Park became popular.
Oh, yeah.
And, they do a show about everything, especially that.
Yeah.
They start making fun of, what happened, how it happened, and, things like that. Because the rise of the school shooter, everybody know what the hell was going on.
I never spoke about it, but I was on a hit list. I was number 2 on somebody's hit list. My
Really?
What? I don't want to say where. I don't want to get too much detail.
Not where, but do you know why, at least? I'm curious. I want to know this thing.
We was wild kids, and we didn't tease people, but we had jokes. Like you said, we had jokes. My homeboy, number one, I don't want to say his name because he got a family now, but I remember I went on a field trip. I came back the end of the day. They was like, what's the name got expelled? I was like, what is expelled? You mean suspended? They was like, no, expel me. You can't never come back. And I'm like, what? What did he do? He made a hit list talking about he gonna kill you.
Oh my God.
He said, I was number 2 on the list. I'm like,
What did you do to this guy, man?
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. If you number 2, you did something.
But I had jokes though. I had jokes, bro. I didn't know people feared me in middle school because my jokes. It was
You had to say something that was
Bruh,
ultimately
I
disrespectful.
don't remember what I said. I just know like
That's how it goes.
I had jokes, bro.
He placed you second.
I was second. My homeboy. I admit my homeboy was funnier than me, bro. That dude
Was he number 1?
He was number 1.
Oh, that's why.
But no, my whole squad. It was me. My homeboy, it was like we was all number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
After 4, the other kids, I don't know their reasons. But we just had jokes, bruh. And like
that makes sense.
But some people like if I crack a joke on you, you might laugh. You go home, I'm gonna kill that. You know, that's just what it is. You don't know who really not laughing for real.
Well, you know what it is? It's a speck of truth in every joke.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't know that person. That person might be laughing with you, but he really low-key kind of serious about what he said.
I want to say homie name, but again, I don't want to put attention on you because you're probably a different person. But if you still mad, shoot, I probably you remember Billy Madison, I think.
I remember that.
He called up the school shooter.
I was just thinking about that.
I apologize to you. Can I show you his initials? I remember your full.
If you want to.
RV.
Okay.
I remember your full name, and I do apologize for what I did. And if you have a real or different legit reason why I was number 2 on your list, tell me, because I always assume I was just joking and hitting you with crazy jokes. But if you remember, I was hitting everybody with jokes. Yeah. I didn't discriminate. Anybody can get it. My best friend, I tear my best friend up. Anybody can get it. Yeah. I don't just like I'm on his head again today. No, everybody. And I was getting hit with jokes too. But that's what I perceive why I was number 2. I don't know to this day.
To this day.
That's crazy. Well, that never happened to me, thankfully. Hopefully I'm out of school.
You be in the cut, man. You be in the books. Man. You ever had those? You ever stand up for somebody who picking on? I don't want to refer to him as a soft person or the nerd, but you ever just see somebody picking on somebody who, man, he's undeserving of that, bro. Leave him alone. He's just chilling
all the time.
Like,
that happens.
I used to stand up for people like that too. Like, bro, he not in the field with us, bro. Come
you
bring that energy back this way.
School with kids at that age, they don't give a damn.
They don't. Yeah.
Kids are ruthless. Kids will say anything about anybody.
Yes, man. My middle school was wild, bro.
Man, everybody. Well, when I got to high school, it got even worse.
Man, my high school was kind of like boring and lame. I really didn't want to be there. I kind of wanted to drop out too, but I don't know. I thugged it through. I'm like, bro, I already did like 8-9 years. I
would hate to know what it's like going to school nowadays, because you got this. Yeah. You got people, if you got your ass whooped, everybody know it because everybody recording it. You can't live that down.
Yeah, no.
Ain't no living down an ass whooping.
That shit happened to me. Yeah.
See what I mean? So imagine now they saying right now the suicide rate is up in these schools.
Yeah.
Why you think?
It's also
other stuff.
What people eat and experience. Something is in the food. I'm gonna be honest. Something got to be in the food, and what people experience is not happiness and joy. It's just fake. You ever just be around people, you're like, man, y'all all feel fake.
Yeah.
Y'all, something about this whole room, y'all is all off. I'm out.
Yeah.
Like you ever just be talking to a girl or anybody and you just start walking. Like, I'm done. You don't got to tell them you're done. You just walk off. I do that all the time. Mm-hmm. It's not like I'm belittling you or you ain't worthy of my time, but something in me is like, bro, just walk. But I just be gone.
Now, let me ask y'all this. TikTok, they show a lot of teachers quitting their jobs because they can't handle how the kids are, not necessarily because of the pay, because of behavior.
Yeah. Could
you imagine being in that environment for 8 hours a day if you was a teenager or something, or a middle school child at that age? Could you imagine doing that?
See, in middle school, we were so wild, a teacher quit.
That's what it's like that now.
Bro, we was going crazy.
But you got teachers going viral today talking about that.
I apologize to you too. I'll say your name, Miss Riley. I do apologize for the type of individuals we were. My sister had your class, and she told me 2 years ago just how nice and kind you were and theories you had on science and other stuff. So I do apologize for the way we treated you as well.
I wish we had a button, but
Miss Greenlee's, Mr. Stevens.
damn, how many teachers you made quit, man?
No, only Miss Riley. But I'm saying, just shout out to some of the other teachers.
Good teachers,
I was about to say, damn, you was on the road.
Like, damn, bro. Now you wonder why you was number 2, huh?
Miss Daniels was a really good teacher too. I think I had her 6th grade. And I had good teachers throughout my life. Miss Coleman.
It's always gonna be good teachers out there. You just gotta listen.
Yeah, gotta listen.
But yeah, man, you know, it's wild. Do you have anything, you know, to say, you know, basically that people want to know about you, or you just want to say to people?
Or even anything you may want to atone for.
Anything.
Anything.
I never shot up no fucking school. First and foremost to begin with. So just getting this out on this platform, even as it is, like I'm glad that I get to clear that up and even get to say that for anybody that view it and get to watch it and see my face. You seeing how I was as a child or a teenager to now, you should definitely see the maturity and the growth. Like, don't get me wrong, I still do that to your ass. I'm still the same, but
come on,
I got my screws tighter. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. At least they not as loose. They tight.
Everybody should be capable, but you got to do everything in your power to not take it there.
See, that's the
But
thing,
you
though.
already just telling them, you probably only like 3 steps away. A master of themselves would be 50 steps away.
Yeah, no, I'm only 3.
Yeah, so it's like, bro,
But
you got to.
that's the progress and the growth. Now, mind you,
Yeah.
Because it
I've
used to be
taken
0
myself-
steps away. Yeah.
and I've taken myself away from drama. Excuse my language, but BS. But you know, stuff that could make me have 0 steps now.
Yeah.
So now it's like, if anybody was to poke a sleeping bear, you know what you got and what you asked for.
Because I've walked away from a fight before.
See, I don't
and
know
that
that.
don't feel good, bro.
No.
To this day, I still regret doing that. It was only one time I did it. To this day, I'm like, bro, I should have just
But you see, go ahead, my bad.
I just thought I would have won the fight. Even I felt like I would have won the fight, but I tried something different. I tried to let me listen to all these adults for once. Walked away. To this day, that's something make me cringe every day. Like, bro, I should have just fought them. Win or lose, even though I had pretty much a lot of confidence.
You know what that is?
What?
Pride.
That man, and
Pride is the devil.
if it is, the devil don't feel good.
Pride. Hey, what Cole say? Pride's the devil.
Yeah.
Pride is
Don't feel
the
good.
goddamn devil.
Now, I did want to ask you one question because you kind of made me remember. The day of your arrest, did you have to turn yourself in, or what was the scenario around that?
I got arrested in school at gunpoint.
What?
I had FBI and ATF agents at the school, like in the SWAT car. Like, they thought we was really trying to do that shit.
What you were in class? Or?
I was in class trying to pull my C- to a B. Listen to Playboy Cardi. I'll never forget. Listen to Playboy Cardi, and I think my little sister, I call her my little sister, but her name Lexi. So I told Alexis, I'm like, I feel like something in my heart was like, bro, something not right. Something just don't feel right. Like, it's too much of a smooth day. Like, I get anxiety and get these weird feelings, and I'll be trying to tell people, like, spiritually, I hear a voice, and like that voice really be calling and saying stuff when I
Your
pay
intuition.
attention to it. Yeah, so
Your intuition.
something in me was just heavy and fast, and was like, bro, get the fuck out of here, get out of here, get out of here. And so I remember I was like, can I go to the bathroom? My teacher, Mr. Johnson, he was like, yeah, go crazy. So instead of just going to the bathroom, I took my whole backpack with me and started walking out. And I told my sister, I'm like, meet me down the hallway. I'm about to give you my phone. Because I had 2 of them, but I knew on that phone was the one that, just like now, I had the dumb stuff on that one. I wanted to keep the good one. So if they were or anything was to happen, mind you, I didn't even know I was about to get myself into this. Like, never knew the police was finna come no nothing. Just me and my intrusive thoughts was like, hand your phone over and like, just play cool for a little bit. Like, you too hot. You need to lay low. So I'm about to give her my other phone. I think I met up with her in the hallway to give her the phone. I gave it to her and then was like, no, wait, I got to text my mama off of that phone, so I need it back. So she was like, I'm going to give it to you by lunch or something like that. I go back upstairs from using the bathroom. I'm like, nah, I need that phone. So I'm like, fuck lunch, just come here. So she gave me the phone. I walk back into the classroom. I sit down. I think, what happened? I started doing my work and the principal walked in and didn't even say nothing. He just snatched my headphones on my ear and like grabbed me by the back of my shirt.
That's
started
assault.
picking me up. Yeah, and like
It sounded like that principal didn't like you.
He snatched the headphones out, like just like how this wire is right here. Like, he yanked them, so like
Oh, he
both of
probably
them-
broke, yeah.
Yeah, and like I was like, ooh. So I looked, I was like, what's going on? And he was like, come with me, and grabbed me by the back of my shirt. So when I felt him on the back of my shirt, he was like, let me see your phone. I was like, you ain't getting my phone. What's wrong with you? And we playing tug of war with the phone inside the classroom. So I yank it back from him. I'm like, stop playing, bro. Like, you're not getting my phone. He like, all right, come with me then. So he still was trying to carry me by my shirt. Like, He didn't even take my backpack. Bro, I could have had a pipe in there. I could have shot somebody if I was gonna do something like that. Like these niggas be at it all wrong. But
that, you know what?
look,
Based off what you're saying, that principal did it wrong. Because if I'm putting myself in the principal scenario, I'm gonna make it seem like everything cool. I mean, come with me, bro. I got something I want to show you, dog. I got something I want to show you. You got something you want to show me, bro. You gonna love it, bro.
I would have been dumbfounded. I would have been dumbfounded.
And
it would have went.
And that's how you supposed to make allegedly the vict. Because in that specific scenario of grabbing you and taking you to the cops or however it happened, I'm just gonna refer to that person as a vict. You got to make them feel gullible.
Yeah.
I'd be like, bro, come with me, bro. I got something I want to show you, bro. Something for all the special kids. Something for all the
my 14-year-old dumbass.
people trying. Yeah, you would have went for it. So
went with it.
He went about it wrong. So even off that, what's this, bro?
I think he was getting too tough though and was pulling on me because
he knew he had the backup.
Nah, he knew. Yeah, the officer's right behind the door, like right there. So
when you first said they arrested you in school, I assumed you just sitting there doing work and everybody just came in the classroom, kicked something through the window, just freeze.
Nah, it was more like how you said, like he played it cool for a Vic. Like I was doing my work, listening to music, and then he snatched it out, tried to pull me up. We got the arm wrestling and tug of warring for the phone. I pulled it back and was like, "You're not getting it." He's like, "All right, come on." I started walking out the hallway, and as soon as we got out the door, it was like 2 officers just standing right there, but they was regular police officers, and they was like, "We got him from here." They was like, "Let me see your bag." Took my bag. I'm like, "All right, damn." He was like, "Put your hands behind your back." So they handcuffed me up on top of the stairs, walked me downstairs in handcuffs. So everybody looking at me.
I was about to ask the people witnessing.
They all looking at me. And then the funniest thing, as I'm going to the principal office, I see my sister coming out the lunchroom, and I'm like, damn, like, wow.
Yo, wait, your real sister
No,
or
it's my little,
okay.
I call her my sister, but her name Lexi. But shout out Lexi too, cause
Shout out Lexi.
she cool.
Hey, I just want to let y'all gentlemen know I gotta step away for a minute. I'll be right back. Hey, be right back. Y'all keep the conversation going.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, they did all of that, and then literally walked me down, put me inside the principal's office, and like detained me and was like, "You not free to go."
And how long did you spend in there? Did they just from there transfer you to a facility without speaking to your parents, or they waited for a parent to show up?
They waited for my mama to show up. But how it went, I was in there because I forgot what time school even got out, but I was in there from like, I want to say like 1 in the afternoon to like 7 to 8 o'clock at night. Like they had me in
They didn't
there.
even give you no food or nothing. They'd have been,
Nothing.
I probably would have refused it. If somebody see me eating this chicken, they gonna think I'm talking.
They was very persistent or
Out of information. Yeah. And that you probably didn't have because you didn't know the mag. So wait, earlier you did say, what did you say? You said we weren't going to shoot up a school. You never shot up a school.
Yeah.
What was the likelihood that they had access to weapons, or none of y'all had access to weapons?
Only me.
You had access?
Yeah.
Wait,
I never really think about it like that.
Dang, wait. So that kind of just does change up everything.
It does.
As far as you getting 2 years and they only getting a few months.
But then again, they never had proof of me having no access or nothing. Like the likelihood of me being the one with the guns was like a fucking, excuse my language, but like a 15%. And it was because, like I said, his daddy used to be the dope man, you know what he did. And he had it was like a 9mm bullet that just randomly ended up in my backpack. And I took the bullet home and showed my mama to make sure she knew, like, you could check my room. Because I knew she used to be on that. Like, she would flip my bed and do all type of stuff to try to see if what I had going on and stuff. But
get these plate of grits from up under your bed.
But I had the bullet and I put it on my dresser and was like, just to let you know, this is not mine. I'm keeping it here to show you. Like, I'm not taking this to go low, nothing up. No, just sitting there. If you want to take it, take it. She was like, I don't need no bullet, so just leave it there, I guess. Typical, just cool and stuff. So it went from that to they found one bullet and some like watered down firecrackers. Like it got rained out. But you know them like them packs of firecrackers that like you light one, it's like the red ones with the green tip, and then like, bah, 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 bah.
Yeah,
I had those, and it was the small ones, not the big ones, the small ones, and they all got rained out, and it was like you could tell they looked old and like not usable for.
But they still got gunpowder in them.
Yeah,
so they trying to.
I had that and that one bullet on my dresser. And they were like, yeah, that's enough to say that he was about to go do this. They said, they was like, he was going to throw the firecrackers in the hallway to distract them and then
why they really
use the bullet. Yeah, some
So
dumb
they
shit.
was literally trying to send you straight up.
Yeah.
because they all
out.
came out for something. Like even when cops search your car, sometimes we gotta find something.
Now I probably missed this part of the conversation. So they arrested you and the other two, right?
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah.
That,
I don't know where they arrested the other dude at. I think, was he even in school?
According to the article, it said they arrested him first, the 18-year-old.
Yeah, they arrested him
And
first.
then I guess what was on his phone led to the rest of you two.
Yeah.
The
How
two
they
minors.
got to me, because I just remember the feds asking me, like, do you know who such and such is? And at first, I don't watch 48 Hours, so I'm playing crazy. I'm like, no, I don't know who that is. Like, I'm thinking because they got a camera in the office, like one day this is gonna be recorded and shown. So I'm tripping, bro. Just a kid tripping. I was like, no, I don't know who that is. That third, they're like, well, we got messages here saying that y'all are really good friends. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, that's what I meant. And then they like, what the? He was like, do you know who the oldest one is? I'm like, no, I don't know him.
You really don't know.
And they was like, we got messages of y'all talking and speaking to each other though. And I'm like, is that the one that be at bro house, like running down the street with peanut butter on his nipples and shit? Like, I tried to like just make it seem like it wasn't what it was.
yeah.
And like they was buying it at first, like they was laughing, like, oh, y'all don't even see, like they was buying it. And then it got to like the point where like they had to do like the warrants to the houses and stuff. And that's when they found it was like, oh, well, you.
So
Yeah,
so at this point they was just reaching.
Yeah.
The one bullet with the gunpowder from the fireworks.
They was trying to find any type of way to put you in jail.
Yeah.
That's what they do. That's what they do. But you know what? After that situation occurred, they let you go after a certain time, right? Or they kept you in jail for a period.
What you mean?
After they came and, did the raid and, did the interrogation.
I was in jail for that. The
you
whole
were?
time.
The whole time?
Oh, yeah.
They didn't give you bail or nothing?
Nah, cause I was in not jail. I was in juvie.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
Julia,
yeah.
yeah.
They I got that call from my mama. I had her crying on the phone. Had to deal with that. Woke up at 6:30 in the morning to talk on the phone, thinking I'm finna get a good morning, baby. How you been? She was just in tears, like distraught. Like her voice just sounded like she been crying. It was like, yeah, sniffling and stuff. I'm like, what's going on? What happened? And she was like, I don't want you to get mad or like lose your temper, but they raided the house and they took everything. And they had me and your sister at gunpoint. Like, they kicked in the door and everything. I'm like, what is you talking about? So, mind you, I'm in juvie and my temper, I always had a bad temper, but she shouldn't have said it. Like,
They activated you. You was activated.
And I'm like, damn, these hoe ass niggas. I'm like, all right, so, like, what all did they take? She like, they took my phone. They took her computer. They took my sister's laptop. They took my laptop. They took a whole bunch of stuff that had nothing to do with nothing and, like, just seized it. Like, they didn't even go through it. They just seized it. And I was pissed.
But they get it back, though, right? After the case?
Feds never give you your shit back.
Oh, I never knew that.
FBI never give you your stuff back.
Dang.
Never. At least I've never heard of nothing like that.
I'm sure it's some type of paperwork you can put in. Hey, man, give me my stuff back.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
Nah, because I remember I used to tell my lawyer, try to get my stuff back, and she was
I'm
like,
saying not your stuff, your mom and sister stuff.
no.
That's
My
wild.
stuff is that's my stuff. Everything from this case, I want my stuff.
I'd be mad if I just bought a brand
And I
new
heard
She
computer.
did.
Man, oh.
And I heard they don't pay for any damages either.
Nope.
They don't pay for any damage. Did they break something? Hey, that's your fault.
Yep.
Figure it out. That's wild.
I told him I just wanted my SIM card back. It had pictures of me and my old homies on there that done passed away. And I was like, bro, I just wanted that. And I was like, nah, you can't do nothing about that.
Man.
So from this whole ordeal, who do you still hang out with? And so from high school plus your old homies plus the two guys you were involved in the incident with, who do you still socialize with?
Russian Mike.
And what back then, what role did he play or who was he back then? Just a homeboy or?
He was just a homie that we used to all just be cool with. Like, he did drugs. He used to be a big drug head. So we just used to always he know me. I knew him. He was the homie. Like,
Shout out Russian Mike. I don't know you. I never met you.
my boy.
Your name sounds sweet though, Russian Mike. Like
So
even
he
just
was-
you say, "Hey, we about to go meet Russian Mike." I'm like, who? It just sounds like it's about to be a good time.
So he was like the Steve-O from Jackass.
Nah,
No, I was the Steve-O. He was more like the Ryan Dunn. Like
Ryan Dunn.
he was the smart, funny, but like dummy. Like I don't know how to put that.
Yeah,
I
you
was
just
just
everything.
the retard. Like
Yeah.
I was you kind of knew it.
You just ready to go, yeah.
Yeah. Him.
So you wasn't the kind of jump out of trees and nothing like that, would you?
If I was dared to, probably. But like, nah. He was the one that you wouldn't even. He was the one where you would walk down the street and he would just jump out the tree. Nobody told him to, and you'd be like, "Where'd you come from?"
So what would you want for Russian Mike out of his life? If you could say something like, "Man, I want you to be a." I don't know if he ever expressed his dreams and goals to you, but what would you want for him?
I want him to be successful. I want him to leave his baby mama alone, because, bro, Scotty is not no good for you, bro. We already know this, and I'm putting it on the podcast. Now I'm putting it on the podcast, so you really better do something about it. Scotty is no good for you. You need to leave her alone, man. Take care of your baby.
I shouldn't ask that question. I'm
real. Just
No,
take care.
I like that.
You know, take care of your
Go
daughter,
off.
bro. Take care of your daughter. Stop worrying about her. She done cost this. This man
don't-
crashing out. He crashing out because of her.
No, go off.
Real life.
Go off.
Stop crashing out over girls and females, bro. It's not okay. It's not right. It's not gonna do nothing for you but make you look stupid.
Y'all heard the man.
I thought you was about to go in detail when you said because he did this. Okay, I'm
Hey,
glad.
no, y'all heard the man. Hey, sometimes y'all need that type of tough love.
There you go.
You need it.
No, yeah. Sometimes, you definitely got to tell your homeboys and people the truth. I've had real conversations with, once a month I have a real conversation with somebody. It needs to happen because that shows respect, to my opinion. Like if you both in my face and I'm about to get married, I don't want to hear after I'm married to her, oh, I smashed her, dog. What? You had ample amount of months and time to like be on some real stuff. Like
I saw some.
respect and truth. I mean, truth is respectful.
I saw some real shit one time. Homeboy, two homeboys right there. One was just right there crying, sniffling because his girl left him. Other homeboy got his face, man, shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Now walk, man.
Yeah.
Get your mind right.
That's me.
That's everybody needs somebody like that in their corner.
That's me. I'm not one. And I think that's why I was so special back then and still so special now, because it's not like holding a conversation. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with holding a conversation, but more so just understanding and like generally just, I don't know, like feeling, it's not empathy, but like I feel how most people feel, but I'm not going to sugarcoat you and tell you what you want to hear. As a true friend that I am, mind you, I don't like lying. Even from way back then, like when it comes to fit, we ain't even gonna talk about that, but I don't like lying. And I would rather tell you the whole honest truth and nothing but the truth so that you can know. Do that. I don't know how to make it make sense, but I would rather not sugarcoat it and just tell you the
just
straight
be
truth,
so. I get what you're saying.
You're a blunt type person.
a very blunt type person, but not blunt. I'm not even a respectful blunt. I've cut up and disrespectfully just been honest with.
We got that respectfully disrespectful.
Yeah.
He gets it.
Yeah.
He gets it.
Yeah.
Respectfully disrespectful.
Yeah.
My God.
No, but you
don't
did it in a different way.
No, because I'm very blunt. Man,
No. I'm talking about a situation I'm not gonna say online.
I'm very blunt, and I'll leave it at that. But I did want to ask you, what was you just saying? He just threw me off.
Respectfully disrespectful.
It was about something else. Oh no, what was something real you had to flat out tell somebody both when you was locked up and on just on the outside? Like, bro, I mean, right now you kind of just did it, but it's not face to face. I mean, on some face to face when you was locked up, hey, bro, they about to do whatever.
Face to face, it's what people was telling me. Mind you, my mentality was murder, kill. Like it wasn't their best mentality.
I'm glad you grew out of it.
Real life, because every time I went to jail, that was the first thought when I get out and doing that. And I was like, every time I got out, I was like, nah.
You get time to, okay, I'm calm
down,
now. Because
yeah.
if I wasn't,
Now,
I've been in them scenarios like, I'm glad this person lives far away. I've been on the way to do something to people,
Yeah.
but y'all live so far. By the time I get there, or halfway there, I'm starting to feel different. I'm starting to see different perspectives. But
Yeah.
that's why I'm glad. That's one reason why I also don't mess with people too close to me.
It was
because
they one thing I had to get told face to face was that my BM getting fucked. That was a good one. That was a good one.
That you hear that, you feel that in your soul.
Yeah,
That's
and
a good punch.
It was the fact that they said it and was laughing in my face, and I was like, "Damn,
Who said
that's
it?
a swing, bro.
But it wasn't because he was right, and I had to. I had to
he
sit
did some
down.
real truthful.
Yeah,
Okay,
he was blunt about it and was like, "You in here right now, yo, BM out there getting her gut stuff," and was like, "She out there taking dick, getting punched in her shit."
But he laughed though. I don't know about the laughing part.
And
though.
it's like I feel like he laughed to be like a ha ha ha, but more like a you ain't like, come on, gang, like you should know this by now. Like,
No,
That's
he
the
did
part-
it like
that-
get your
that's-
act right.
Yeah.
Unless you want to continue to enjoy this horrible ass feeling in the
Yeah.
moment.
Now, if you're doing that to uplift you, that's one thing. But if you're doing that to make fun of you, that's a different.
Yeah, like it wasn't like no ha, but like she out here getting fucked and you in jail and
just to get your get your shit together.
Get your shit together.
So
let me ask you this. I hear you talk about music a lot. You making music right now, right?
I am.
So let me ask you this. What do you rap about in your music?
Murder.
And that's the thing. It's not even that. I'm versatile. Like you, of course, you will catch a song or two, maybe 3 or 4 or more that talk about it. But in a sense, I'm trying to come out with this project right now where I'm focusing on not main topics, but topics that keep arising in my life that I feel like I need to speak about to get clarity in my own mental state.
You say you're working on the album. Do you got any other out now?
I got a lot of. I got probably like 4 or 5, maybe 6 songs out right now, but none of them really popping or blowing up. I had a song on SoundCloud. It was called Loyalty a Must Part 2.
Loyalty and what?
Loyalty a Must.
It must.
Yeah.
M-U-S-T.
M-U-S-T. Loyalty a Must.
I'm not understanding the title.
Loyalty is a must.
I thought you said loyalty and must.
No, loyalty a must.
A must.
A must.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
But it blew up. It got like 15,000. It was like 15,000 plays or something like that. And I thought it was about to be one of them big tracks that I could wake up and be like, damn, I did it. Finally, one of those. And that's how it played out. It got 15. It was 15,000. I woke up and seen it. And I got super happy. I took a screenshot of it. I was like showing my mama and like, I forgot who was around me. But I'm like, yeah, like we doing stuff this year. And then, bro, like,
then it kind of plateaued a little bit.
Bro, no, not even that. They took it down.
Oh,
they
wow.
said, because mind you, you gotta pay for SoundCloud, and then you gotta pay for like the creative. It's like a difference. It's like you got regular SoundCloud where you listen to music, and then it's the SoundCloud where like as an artist you post your music and put it out. It's like a free trial thing that they did, and I dropped the song on that free trial. I never paid for the whole thing, so by the time the song got out, I think it was like 15,000, and then I never paid for the actual platform, so then they took it down.
Wow.
And then
How much was it?
How much was it to take it down, or like
to get it back reinstated or whatever?
I didn't even try. And that's on me. That's on me. But at the same time, I knew for a fact if it caught that much traction and then the song get taken down, what is it gonna do if I put it back up? Who will see it again? Like you already liked the song and listened to it. It's not like you about to save it to your play. I mean, you could have saved it to your playlist.
People re-listen to songs all the time, so you could have been right back.
What did you try to put on any other platforms?
I ain't gonna front. When he first said loyalty, I thought he said loyalty and must. Like I love loyalty and stanky niggas.
Oh my god.
That's why I had to get the correction. Like what the?
Yeah, it's on Apple Music right now.
So Apple Music. So how's it doing on Apple Music right now?
I wouldn't know.
Loyalty and must. Okay.
Loyalty and must. We got to take a listen to. But listen, y'all out there, make sure y'all go check it out on Apple Music. Loyalty and must.
Dukes Dada.
Dukes Dada.
Dukes Dada.
Okay.
DUKES.DADA.
There you go. Go check it out. If it got 15,000 views on SoundCloud by itself, that lets you know it's a banger.
It was this song it's hard. I be talking my
on stage. Do you go by any other names, or have you?
I never. I think one time it was GD Mike, and then that kind of took his whole name in itself and was like, we probably shouldn't do that too much because I don't want to, you know.
Yeah. You don't want to. How did the name come about?
GD Mike or Dukes Dada?
Dukes Dada.
Dukes is just the last name. That's just the brand that's always been Dukes. And then being called Dukes so long, being locked up and incarcerated, you go by last name. So hearing
the Dada there.
Dada came from.
I know it's not the jeans.
Nah, that was from my son Mo. That was because he do this weird thing, and I don't know why he do this, but like some days he'll be like Dad, other days he'll be like Dada, other days he'll be like Papa or Dada, or like, you feel me? He just say Dad in different names.
So it's a dedication to your son.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
And then it was that because he said it one day. He was like Dada, and I knew he was talking to me, but like everybody else was like, who is he talking to? I'm like, he's talking to me. And he's like, Dada, look at this or something like that. And they was like, I thought your name was Dukes, and I was like, Dukes Dada.
Gotcha.
Dukes Dada.
He said, it's invented.
Yeah.
So how long you been making music?
I'm 24. I've been making music since before I got locked up. So since I was like 15, but never really dropped anything till I was 18.
I know you was working on projects while you was in there though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They let you walk out with all of the paperwork and the art that you.
But it's been, mind you, it's been like 12 years since then.
Yeah, it's most likely live.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite artist?
Or inspirations.
Inspirations. Right now, I'm gonna say Lil Yachty.
Dead or alive? Dead or alive?
Okay. I say Lil Yachty, not like the first, but like I put him on that list because that song right now, he dropped it like 5 months ago. But Pimpin' Ain't Easy, that's been on my brain, heavy on
I
my
thought you was
content.
gonna say Secret Recipe.
No, Secret Recipe is also dope though. That's a good one. I play that every morning that I wake up.
I love that song.
That's my song. Yeah.
love that.
But I would say Yachty for sure because the Concrete album he got out right now with everybody on there. It's just popping. Like it's a good vibe. Every song I heard so far has just been a banger. Like it's been good, and it's really been inspiring me to just have a more creative flow or like creative thought process, I guess.
You're the first person I know who really is vouching for Yachty. So other than like his streamlined songs, I never really dove deep into him. So I'm gonna really check him out.
Yeah.
So he's worth the listen to, the check out.
Certain mixtapes, because certain projects that he do got, I ain't gonna lie, it's a little off.
Well, throw me like some songs you think I might like, and then
I got you, and I know for a fact you would like them. If you was to play Call of Duty, if you was to play Warzone to these songs, you would probably Bro, these songs have helped me get, I think it was 4 or 5 dubs so far, and I'm like, I'm keeping it on replay.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I never listened to a Yachty song before. Not saying I don't like him. I just never listened to him.
You just don't give them a real chance. Like most artists outside of their radio spins or whatever.
No, for real, I just never really got the time to listen to it because I'm gonna be real with you. When it comes to music, I'm kind of stuck in my own way. I'm big on Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. That's the main two I like in today's generation. And also, actually, it's a guy called he with J. Cole's camp, Vince Stapleton.
Vince Staples?
Actually, he's not with J. Cole camp. Let me take that back. It's another guy named Jid. I think what's his name?
JID.
JID. Yeah. Jid. I like him.
Oh, I love Jid. Especially he did a song with Denzel Curry.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front. Denzel probably got him on that though. Denzel probably got him on that, but
That's a hard song.
Also, I do like Logic.
Logic. I can't say I gotta.
Well, let me just say this. The one song that I like driving to was called Man I Is.
He got songs. He got Nicki. He got Bounce.
Metropolitan.
Yeah. He got songs. So I don't know why when it comes to Logic, I'm just
Also, Big Crit.
Oh, Big Crit all day. I love Big Crit. Man, Big Crit.
Hey.
If it wasn't for this girl.
My bad. Wrong button.
This is girl I used to hang out with. And all she did was listen to Big Crit and Nipsey Hussle all day. Yeah. That's why I'm a fan of them.
Just as a side note, you know the Small Table? They do live performances. He's getting ready to perform on the Small Table soon.
Oh.
Just so you know.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Tiny Desk.
The Tiny Desk, my bad. Tiny.
I'm like, what is Small Table?
With Tiny Desk, Small Table, they recently had the locks on there, which was like, man, y'all did y'all thing coming through. But Big Crit about to be on there next.
Yeah, I love Big Crit. That's my guy. Yeah. They had Tony on there. A few people. They had
Usher. They had
Erykah Badu. A bunch of artists.
Damn near everybody.
Saba. Shout out to you. Yeah, man, I could put you on artists. If you ever want to just randomly send me artists, I think you'll like this. I'm all for it. But I'm gonna give you an honest opinion. Or even if you ever send me your music, you say you're blunt. I'm extremely blunt with that music. Yeah. The only person I'm soft on is a mutual person we both know. Yeah. Back then I used to be cruel, but now I'm like, oh, you really trying to pursue this music stuff. So, but now I got to get back on my super hard stuff. I'm like, bro, I'm sorry, I got to be myself.
I would rather you pause, but I'd rather you be like on your super hard stuff with me because I like constructive criticism and like I learn and what's the word of rise? I rise from it. Like I take it, I take heed to it, and like I fix what
constructive
was
criticism.
You make adjustments based off what people.
Yeah. If I find like we on the same, not because sometimes constructive criticism is just like you don't gotta.
So I'm saying, but can you find if somebody just come up to you that shit was trash, that shit was garbage, and walk away? Can you find something in exactly that to better yourself? Like, damn, I want to make him a fan. Like, you got to find motivation
But you got to give that person a reason on why you think
that's what that's what I
sometimes they may not.
You got to give them a reason why.
Like, bro, I know you seen the comments on a video, internet video.
But it's one thing to call it trash. Okay, cool. Whatever. But at the same time, tell me how to make it untrash in your
No. You got to find motivation beyond that point because they may not have to explain their fucking self.
But at the same time, you got haters.
Yeah.
True, but I'm going to make this hater a fan. That's when you go, okay, I'm about to turn. I'm in a year, I'm going to make. Sometimes you just got to find motivation.
It don't be no years for me. It'd be like days.
Okay, days, but you got to find, okay, I'm going to make them a fan one day. And then you might even, as in the process of making better music and people fans, you might even forget about that person, but it took you up.
That's cool and all, but at the same time, you got to find your art is your heart.
Yeah.
Bars. Art is your heart. Yeah, you might hate me, but at the same time, I'm passionate about what I do. If I can make it better, cool. If I make that person a fan, cool, even better. But at the same time, my art is my heart.
Yeah. I'd have had that happen quite a few times in the past I can't even say quite a few times because I stay saying that to people. Even though I'll be like, yeah, I make music. They be like, is your shit ass? I'll be like, nobody really ever said it was ass. Like, nobody.
Yeah.
I've had like 4 or 5 people. Like, I can count on my finger how many people said my music was trash. But then I went back to those same 4 or 5 people and then fixed everything. So I don't hear nothing about
What's a hook you got that you like or you enjoy?
Ice, Mr. Dope, man.
That's one of your hooks?
The favorites.
I gotta hear that one.
Is that an ad lib or a...
I say that damn near in every song. That's like my intro. Ice, Mr. Dope.
So it's almost in every song, huh?
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah,
like my son, if he was here right now and I said that, he would have started singing it and just chiming in on it. Like, I got the kids saying it, which is not all good because you saying Ice, Mr. Dope, man. That sounds like something crazy. But in a sense,
Jeezy and Gucci, you know...
Why was I thinking about that?
My Ice is different. Ice for me, ICE stand for It Come Easy. That's it. So Ice, Mr. Dope, man. It come easy, Mr. Dope, man. Like, you can be a dope man still.
I'm glad you got an acronym for it. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's just that it comes easy. And
You know what I like? I like that what you're doing has a meaning behind it because you got a lot of artists out there just to do stuff.
Yeah.
They have no reason why. They just out there just in it just because whatever.
Yeah.
Now, before we actually start pulling questions to probably end the podcast, what the heck was I just about to ask this dude? I completely blanked on it.
Well, you mind if I go on a little tangent real quick?
Go ahead.
Just in the little current events, we just want to acknowledge that all the people who lost their lives and their property down there in the storm. We, big. I give my blessings and my thoughts out to y'all. But the thing I don't like what's going on in this situation right now is right now
The lack of help and responders.
that also too FEMA. Y'all know who the hell I'm talking about right now. I don't know if y'all know right now, but they say FEMA is broke. FEMA is broke. Yeah, I said it. FEMA is broke. And the reason why I bring this up because look how much money they send all across the world and to bring people over.
That's not FEMA.
No. The government in general.
Okay.
But recently, one of the candidates.
Y'all figure out what I'm talking about.
And if you can't figure that out, you stupid.
Or go look it the hell up. That person wanted to offer the survivors $750 before taxes. So basically about $500. What the hell can you do with that? You lost everything.
Then you also have other candidates and other individuals and entities how they don't want to give African Americans, quote unquote, their reparations, but giving foreigners 100,000.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm just saying.
And I just want to put this in the pot too. Another candidate has started a GoFundMe who raised $1 million for the survivors. Y'all look it up. I ain't saying no names. Y'all go look that up.
And if you can't look it up and find it with one Google search, maybe you're stupid.
Oh my God!
And the reason why I want to bring that up too, I also want to bring up the fact that they just ended the strike in the docks all across the South
Thank
and East.
you.
Yeah, that's good.
'Cause I'm not stocked up. I'm not ready, bro. I got to get ready.
But this strike ain't over. This just the beginning. You really think you're going to tell some people at the top who look at you less than because you work for them what to do? Absolutely not. Y'all might have got a couple dollars, but it ain't over. Y'all think y'all got the machines out of there that they waiting to replace y'all? Hell no. They just want y'all back to work just for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
They not done with y'all.
That's very true.
Same thing with what we do. You think they don't have machines for everything? They're trying to find a way to replace you, me, us. You think if they replace you, let's go to McDonald's. Nah, they got machines to flip burgers now.
They been had that.
They've been had that.
But I this is what I say. If you replace a occupation from a biological entity, a human, with a machine, pay that man. Like, say, hypothetically, I work at McDonald's. Somebody replaced me with a machine. For the rest of my life, I get that $13 I was making. But then that means I can also go out and find another job to go on top of that $13 I was making here. You know, you can't just
do that.
You can't just cut them off with nothing.
But go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say people gonna be out here with no form of income and no way to survive.
And you're absolutely right. But you want to know what? Let me just say this. most of y'all people out there, y'all ain't shit. You wanna know why I call you ain't
I
shit?
definitely want to know why.
Because here y'all are telling these people, oh, y'all protesting for more money, this and that. The same thing that they did to UAW workers last year. Oh, y'all want more money. Y'all not deserving of that. Y'all not shit because instead of downing them, y'all should be joining them because you next. Y'all got a slave mentality to down a group of people to fight for what the hell they've been working their whole lives for. That's how much backwards and slavery minded that y'all are. Hell, even what we doing, you know how many times I've been told, why the hell we doing this? Maybe not to you, but to me.
Are we doing this with the podcast?
Yes,
Oh, I ain't heard that yet.
I have. Y'all know who y'all are. Who the hell are you to tell somebody else y'all should be happy about what y'all getting? The audacity of you motherfuckers.
Real shit.
Who are you to tell somebody they shouldn't be fighting, y'all should be joining them?
I feel that.
You think in a couple years they're not coming for you? They're coming for us all. They doing it right now. And you right here got the nerve to tell this part. You know what? I'm done. All right, let's go. Let's
Preach.
go to something else. Let's go to something else.
Yo, we about to pull these questions, and after that, that's gonna be that. We each gonna get one. We each doing one.
Cool.
Okay, let's go. Let's get it.
You furry. After you, my brother, you the guest of honor.
Oh, I got two. I don't know what to. I just wanted one.
I feel like, should I? Because I'm going to keep picking blue, bro. Like, I'm not finna not.
Y'all never read my question now while y'all getting
Yeah,
y'all?
go ahead.
I'm not even finna pick that. That don't even look like.
Hey, if you want to go.
My question said, what type of what?
Oh, I think is these me? I think these.
Mine says, what type of man or woman do you find unattractive? I guess.
Yeah,
depending on-
if we did have a.
Yeah.
woman
So
here.
what type of women do you find unattractive?
Oh, these are me.
Oh,
I
that's
wrote
you.
these.
If you want to put it back in there, you can. Just fold it back up.
Nah, I like this.
So what type of women do I find unattractive? I don't like women taller than me. But it's weird though, because I just seen a girl taller than me. I ain't gonna say what store she work at. And I'm like, golly, this is what? Like, for some reason, she was just different. But usually, typically, I don't like women taller than me.
Okay.
That's, other than that, what else I don't like? I don't know. Yeah, that's one of the main things.
I don't like beggars. Like, not even that.
Like,
Like,
girl always need financial help.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it's like
some-
it's like a beggar and a complainer.
I can't
Like,
stay
those
on
are
this phone
two
with you,
things.
my phone bill.
No. It's like you got a job, but you telling me about your job. I gotta see these people up in here. They better not be on nothing with like all of that extra stuff, knowing that you still have to go to work. And then when you get to work, you complain about it like, oh, today is so boring. There is so many people, this, that, and the third. Like, get this shit over with. Shut the fuck up. Nobody need, like, why do... And then you
That do
putting
get
that
annoying.
on me. Like, I'm supposed to... How do you react or even initiate something like that? Like, how... Not initiate, but, like, how do you respond to that? Like...
Basically, you like the parent.
I'm about to say, that's not really a beggar, though. That's more of a
That's
complainer,
a complainer.
annoying.
But, like, a beggar in the sense of, like...
They beg for your attention in your time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Because
I can-
it's certain times...
Because you could be doing real stuff.
That's like a two-parter for this, but it's been multiple times, and if my BM hear this, she gonna hate it, but I done stopped it anyways. But it's a lot of times right now where, and I gotta start looking at the people I'm around, but certain girls or individuals will crave my attention when my son is right there, and it's like people who really truly know me know that he come first no matter what. Like even before me, he come first. So I
That's
don't.
a good parenting instinct.
I just don't like the fact that like if he like, hey dad, look at this, and then somebody else like, no, look, hey, I'm gonna tell you, get the fuck away from me fast. And like I had to do that 3 times now. Or it's like, do not come back because you just don't catch it. And you
Yeah, they
get
don't get it. Like,
Yeah.
trust me, I've been around women around their kids, and I'm like, I just fall back because if they put me first, which I've had a few women put me first, that's a bad.
It's a bad thing.
I might link up with you one final time, but that
Right.
final time is that goodbye
Yeah.
time. Like you don't even know this about to be it.
Yeah.
The type of
we done. We done.
Crazy, man.
the type of women I don't like disrespectful ass women
Yeah.
because you know
What's disrespectful? Oh, you didn't cook for me? Is lack of being traditional?
I think I know what you.
disrespectful ass women could be just anywhere on the spectrum because you got some women. Let's say y'all out in public and she disrespect the waiter.
Oh man, I really hate that. That's a red flag for me. That's a red flag.
I hate that with a passion because you know that just shows you how untamed she really is, because she gonna give you a hard time.
Yeah.
Because if she disrespect them, just imagine what she doing to you.
Yep. And if she gonna say that to them, imagine what she gonna say to you.
She ain't gonna say shit to me because your ass walking home.
There you go.
I'm just keeping it 100. But
Paying for your food.
And also too, you know who else can be the worst on that too? Family.
Yeah.
Because certain type of family, you can do so much for them and they disrespect you to your face when you tell them no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's a saying I just heard today. You want to know what it is?
What's that?
Blood makes you related. Loyalty makes you family.
I could agree.
I can definitely agree to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have never had family do me wrong to my knowledge. If so, y'all was weak because it don't stand out. But damn, what was I about to say? No, I definitely agree to what you're saying about oh my goodness, I'm blanking.
Are you talking about the disrespectful part that women do? Or
No. The loyalty and the blood. Yeah,
because you can do so much for a family, even a friend. You can do so much for somebody, so much, but let you say no one time. One time, all of a sudden, man, I thought you was my man. I thought you was my homie. I thought you was gonna come through, but I can't do it.
Yeah.
But will not reciprocate the same energy that you gave him. It's a lot. Hey, don't act like y'all haven't been around people like that before.
Oh, definitely.
Hey, some of them could be your parents or your own kids. We keeping it 100, ain't we?
I like that.
So you mind if I go next? I think I know who wrote this one. Have all of your sexual fantasies been fulfilled?
I feel like we threw that back in. Didn't somebody pull that up?
This ain't my handwriting. I know.
I ain't gonna lie. Yes and no.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's one thing,
Like,
but it's like, yo, let me say, can I go? Can I?
Go ahead.
crazy.
There's one thing. It can't be my main girl do it. If my main girl do it, well, it's not but it's like, you did that.
It
I
better not
can't
be
ever
no
take
dirty
you
shit.
serious. No. But it's like, I don't know if it's weird, but I'm technically, I am monogamous, but my main girl can't do side girl stuff sometimes sexually.
What you mean?
I can't go into details because
Well, give us an idea. You ain't got
like hypothetically ghetto gaggers.
oh, throwing up and just going like.
My main girl can't do that. You are my main girl. I gotta look at you as a queen, a princess. If I just can, if I could just stare at you cooking and just remember last night that. Nah, bruh. My main can't. My main. That's why. As they say, as you get older, you become the villain. The older you get, you become the villain. I'm starting to. I can.
That's what you want to do?
No. That was just an example you said, but I can see myself having a side girl now.
Okay. Well, let's damn, why I gotta ask this question? But I'm going to. You know when you watch GG, I'm gonna just call it GG for those.
Y'all figure out what I'm talking about.
It's saying we all knew what it was.
They do some crazy off the wall. Hey, don't watch it. Don't watch it. Hey, don't watch what I'm telling you.
We all knew what
don't
it
watch
was.
what I'm talking. What we about to talk about.
Stomach hurt.
You know they a lot, and I'm not talking about in that area.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Bro,
On GG.
That's on GG. That's what they be doing.
Yeah, they be all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Oh,
Bro.
Yeah, they do.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Bruh,
you
they
was
do
throwing me
the
off at the. I'm like, okay.
They do the roughest.
Like, bro,
Man.
I ain't gonna.
I'm saying,
I
but
don't even-
no. Let's ask this question. Can you both see your main doing that stuff and still loving her the next day? Is that are you guys the type that only my side girl can do this?
I can't answer that question because
Yes,
I don't want.
You can do it.
I can do
It's a
it.
different mentality there.
I don't like that because.
But I'm saying, but you may.
Because the things on GG traumatized me.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to that.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying on GG there are things I want women to do to me or with me.
So it's not the whole thing. It's just
No,
certain things.
I was just talking. I was using that as a reference point and example. It's certain things I want to do with women, but at the end of the day, you can't never be my main girl now. You just what?
I can't.
Hypothetically, if a girl topping you off and you get to just start spitting on her, can that be your wifey? Some dudes like a freak like that. Some dudes,
Like,
I can't do that.
I'm not gonna, cause I ain't. When it comes to that shit is so fun. I can't spit on nobody like that.
I can't,
It's
but-
disrespectful with
But let me just say this: you don't know what she was doing before she met you.
True, but I want to request some stuff and you just say no, or it take a year to make that no a year.
Not like a most definitely.
Yeah, like, because it's out the gate, it's like, whoa, who are you?
I get exactly what you're saying.
Who are you? But I don't know, maybe, again, I'm changing. As I'm growing, some things, I'm like, damn, I never thought I would. I always thought, like, every time I've been in a relationship, I'm faithful as heck.
But see, ain't nothing wrong with kinky, because we all got a kink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm traumatized now because I know what happens on GG.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know what part, you ain't got to go into detail, but when
that was an example, bro.
I get that, but
because it's dudes. I used to
great example.
Like what the hell?
I used to have homeboys. I used to have homeboys who were actually, they still my homeboys. They would tell me I always thought a relationship when I was younger was y'all like each other, y'all go places and do stuff. The idea of like their love is different from my love. Like I got homeboys who girls was flat out selling the cheeks.
Yeah.
And I got homeboys who would sit in the room and watch their girl get dug out.
You know what they call that, right?
And I used to
They got a name. They got a name for it.
They got a name for it. It started with a C, but
yeah.
I used to tell people that's wrong. But at the end of the day, I gotta realize that's your definition of love. I gotta fall back. That's if y'all both agree with that contractual.
I wouldn't even call that love. That's just
that's y'all relationship.
They got a kind of like BDSM. They got that.
I'm saying, who are we to universally say what a relationship is? That's what y'all do. I'm evolving in that way. Like, hey, that's y'all over here. I wouldn't do that with my spouse.
You got a main point.
But even for the reason I may not do that with my spouse, like, oh, you boring, then I'm out.
Go ahead.
It's so many variables.
That's just like showing my homeboy what me and my girl be doing. I videotape and
I hate when people do that.
Yeah. Because one day you're going to meet her and you're going to, all thing you think is what you
just seen.
I had a few people do almost once a year. Somebody be like, oh, Will, look at this. Bro, what?
Like, why are you?
Like, if it's you in a side piece, I don't mind. But if it's you in your main, you don't never show the main. If anything, you downplay the main. Like, man, she trash.
Go ahead, bro.
I done had a couple relationships where like shorty was selling cheeks. Like,
that's wild.
That you was with her?
Yeah,
I know you
but
can
like awesome. You watch Hustle and Flow, right?
Yeah.
It's like that. Like,
so you a DJ?
Now, is this when you was in the streets though, or this is post?
This is recent, not recent, but yeah, I'm 24.
That's you're a different type of man though.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't do that now?
This pimping ain't easy, bro. I can't fault it. I know the ins and outs of a lot, so it's like I see the bigger picture of it, and I know I could get in trouble right now, but you can make a lot of money. Let's just say that you can make a lot of, and that's not what you should be concerned and worried about.
Let me ask you this question. You can answer for real pimps. We're just gonna put it like that. Why don't they just have a slew of girls all with OnlyFans pages and things of that nature? Why do they still have to be physical?
You giving them ideas now.
That's not even that. That's you kind of behind. It's modern day. It come off the phone now. That's
or why don't they do both? Like, yo, if you're not physically selling cheeks, you got to go in the room, get naked, you got to make videos.
So it's OnlyFans. Literally, like you call them. I don't want to put nobody. You call them because
no, you're just speaking on behalf in general.
Okay, on my behalf of the people I know.
No, not on the people you know.
They call managers. They like this is if we go tell is they call managers.
Okay,
like,
they throwing themselves in a smart position.
And they manage you. That's just how they don't call them pimps no more. And I mean to it's a couple that's really
and that's
They do that overseas.
Yeah.
They've been doing that overseas for years. Like 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah.
They be having the girls talk to the guys. But come to find out, she been doing that to 100 other dudes too.
Yeah.
A
lot of they
cashing them out
jobs,
and sending them money.
And somewhere in one of those countries in Asia, a lot of those women, their job is they go in, clock in, they be in front of the phone all day, acting like you said.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
So technically, this country is behind.
Yeah.
They've been doing that overseas for years.
Yeah.
And they just get them. It's like a quota. Get at least $500 out of somebody today.
And
You got 8 hours.
And I ain't gonna put my business out there, but if I got an individual that her base income per, let's say, session or whatever you want to call it, is gonna be like $200, right? Let's just put it at 200. If she get 200, and I know this girl, but I also know this girl, I could have her rate still go for 200. So then, in grand total, it's an income of 400 coming in. But if you split it and you got to pay everybody out, I get basically 100, you get 100, you get 100, and it should be rather like a $50. It should be 50 or some free money to sit around for somebody to pick up, not to take the money, but to put on top of that so it can keep growing.
Yeah, so because that could be like room expenses, lingeries, business. You got to put something back into the business.
But they call that, we're going to put this in the pot.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They call it the pot. Like, we're going to, you know how they go.
Yeah.
So, to answer this question.
Wait, y'all never answered my question. Did y'all both answer it?
Yeah, we didn't remember a disrespectful thing.
Yeah, mine's, I don't know. Fantasy-wise would be, I still ain't had no, bro, I'm trying to get 2 fat bitches in a room. I'm just trying to get monkey sweat. I just want to, I'm talking about the realest sweat. I'm trying to get crazy.
Go ahead,
2 big bitches, that's all I need. That's all I want.
AD, what is that room going to smell like, AD?
Bro, I'm trying to be the candy cane between 2 cheeseburgers, bro. That's all I'm saying.
How big are we talking?
Bro,
Now they're going to be built like the penguin?
A candy cane and 2 cheeseburgers.
I got to ask, why? What made you, how long you had?
Bro, since I was young, like, I just...
AD, go ahead. I didn't interrupt. Go, read your question, dog.
I can't...
This is the question. This is the question, bro.
You know?
Hey, you know what? Again, like I just said earlier, that's your standard.
Like, I can't...
I don't know why I want to defend you and be like, no, you can do better, but that's you. That's your fantasy.
I'm going to defend you.
That's your fantasy.
Because ain't nothing wrong with a big, nothing wrong with a big, depending on how big we talking.
Are you talking about they can build like the penguin?
No.
What we talking about? Jill Scott? Like Jill Scott?
Jill Scott? Yeah. Like a Jill Scott?
Oh, man, Jill Scott all day.
Is perfect.
Yeah, okay. I'm with you on that.
All day.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
If we gonna compare to Jill Scott, let's say Jill Scott, but like...
Give us a second one.
Like, a second one is
Don't say Monique.
No. Monique.
Ain't no wrong with Monique. I ain't Monique. You can work with
You're
Monique.
not tripping.
You can work
I'm
with
sorry.
Monique.
I should have said
Like
Who's Monique who?
like another bit, like a Queen Latifah. Like, I
can see that too.
I need
That's your fantasy.
a one that just eat good. Like,
It's your fantasy.
You know, like really good. Like eat really good.
I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get sweaty and she can cook you a home cooked meal afterwards.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking. I know what you want.
Yeah.
I know what you. Hey, you know what Shannon Sharp says? She ain't a lady unless she 180. If she's 210, count me in.
There you go.
I know what you want.
Bro, I'm looking for love in that. I'm trying to find something.
Man, look at you.
Go ahead, dog. I said too much. And Monique, I was talking about a different Monique. I know Monique in real life.
Man, hey, Monique like she. Hi, Monique.
Hi, Monique.
Yeah, that's all we gonna say.
Hi, Monique. Hey, you did your thing though.
Hey, for me,
Yeah, leave it at that.
it's gonna seem kind of wild, but I want to have what you may call a sex Olympics. Which basically mean I want to have a.
Wait, what was it? What are we answering your question now?
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
you somebody wrote
Read
this
your
down.
question one more time.
Have all your sexual fantasies been fulfilled?
Okay.
Yeah. On my bucket list, I want to have a sex Olympics. Basically, mean I want to have like a hotel room or a hotel whatever. Have one girl in this room, a couple girl in this room, a couple girl in this room. When I'm done here, I'm going to this room. After I'm done here, I'm going to that room. I'm going to this room, just smashing.
Do you-
Da, 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 da.
Do you think that sounds like a Diddy party or freak off?
No.
Nah.
No.
I have to ask.
Bruh.
You got to stop doing
I
that.
said women, not men, fool.
It's not like you gotta be. Now that you're in this room, you gotta hit a man. No, I'm sure it's no force. Hit who you want. It's like a.
Yeah, I'm not forcing nobody to do anything. I'm just saying, that's what I want. That's my
assuming what
fantasy.
happens at Diddy
want
parties. I'm assuming it's
this
not
room be for top. This room be for this. What?
Yeah.
I ain't
You
messing.
need to go to like a. You know they host freak parties. I know.
I don't like that.
I'm saying I can reach out to people and get you in touch.
You don't know anybody name start with a P, do you?
No, oh wow, ain't even make the connection. I'm saying because I've been invited, but I just never go. But I can reach out to some people.
Man, I don't,
Put you in the rooms you want to be in.
Here's even better. The girl over here could be a Jill Scott. This one could be a skinny girl.
Yeah.
Like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something like that.
That'd
Do you
be
think you
cool.
could perform in front of an audience?
Nah.
Why would I want
Actually, wait.
No,
what you
not
mean?
an audience. I'm saying if you go in a room and link with a woman, it might be other people on the couch. Just go.
No, y'all get the hell on. No, ain't no.
Okay, that's
I done
y'all
did
get
that before.
That's all I was asking.
Why would I want to do? Why would they be in the room?
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand your fantasy. That's all.
Looking back at it.
So you can't perform in front of an audience, man. That's not
No.
like ED to me.
Why would-
Not AD.
Why the
that's
hell
ED.
would anybody be in the room while I'm getting it in? You know what?
You got to stop doing
But
that.
no, cause
Ain't
hold
no
on,
people being in the room.
cause I remember it was a time when I was like, before even getting incarcerated and everything, I had a girlfriend. She was like, it was her birthday, And I don't remember how or what happened. No, actually, let me take that back. It was after I got, because I wasn't how I was when I was younger, but I was up there. But I remember we got drunk or something, and then she had her best friend and then her other friend in the room, and like it was her room, but they was just in her room. And I came over, and she already knew what type time we was supposed to be getting on, so like an early birthday present while they was still there, and like she under the covers, but I'm up and talking to these people like, what are y'all finna get into? Like, what's going? And she down there going crazy. I'm just like, are y'all gonna leave anytime soon? And they left, but
That's
like,
why he had to step into the get the out.
Yeah, like it was one of those like you hear her going crazy, you know damn well you need.
Yeah.
This is not the time.
Unless they want to join
Yeah,
in.
like, why the hell y'all in this goddamn and no men at all either?
Yeah,
Because the reason why I asked, did you ask your question? Because I don't remember y'all answering my question.
We did.
What
You
type
remember?
of?
I said the disrespectful woman.
Oh,
but
you
we
did. Okay, I don't know
said
why,
that.
but somewhere in my head.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Okay, I skipped. Maybe it's still the electric shock from the other day.
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
Now, what's your question?
how is your love life going? I wrote this.
0.
For you?
If we're talking about an actual female spouse, 0. I don't got nobody I'm taking serious right now.
Okay.
Well, I am. Y'all, you know who you are, Sweet Peach. You watch this show.
You saying sweet peach because peaches and cream. He knows the taste.
You know, she was the one that made my birthday lit. So
Okay,
actually-
that's where we got the shirt from.
No, not that one.
Okay.
No, that was a long time ago.
Okay.
But
when I seen the shirt the other day, I was like, okay.
no, that was a long time ago. This one, we've been talking for a couple months now.
Okay, congratulations.
Yeah, so that's how it's going right now. What about
Mine
you?
is going 0.
Gotta work on it.
I don't want to. I like it. I'm kind of enjoying it. I've been single too long. I'm enjoying it.
Be careful because they said that's addicting.
Oh, yeah. It really
Be
is.
careful with
Because
that.
I've had a few girls
I've been there. I know what you
want
mean.
a relationship of me, but it's like, bruh,
Just be careful.
I've been single too long.
Because you don't want to do it after so long.
Yeah.
That make me think of.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Y'all figure out what I'm talking about.
There we go. But I would say I don't want to get myself in trouble. So yes, hold on. Let me read this. What was it again?
You wrote the question.
I wrote the question and forgot the question after writing the question. Okay. How is your love life going? To my significant other, I love you. It's going pretty good, I would say. I had to stop doing a lot of stuff, and I'm not going to put myself on blast because if she was to ever watch this and see it, I definitely don't think she would be happy. But I turned a lot down, and I'm still turning a lot down just to try to find her. Do that make sense? Like,
I thought you already found her.
find
like
her.
I found her, but like that's why I said I'm not gonna try to get myself in trouble. She already kind of know where I'm going with it, but like I'm trying to. I dropped basically fuck. I ain't even finna lie. I cut a lot of hoes off just to be with this one girl, and it's working out pretty good so far. And she been my rock and been holding me down for damn near a year and a half. But me being me, I'm my daddy's son. Like I still, like I.
How was that phone call when it don't work out and you got to call all your hoes back? Oh, it's been months. What you want?
That's the thing, though. They all come running back. Like it's not even a what you want. It's more so like a damn. I missed you. How you still feel the same? I'd be like yeah, but yeah, that's how that usually go.
Does it feel bad cutting your hoes off?
No, I feel good when I cut my hoes off because I don't like multitasking when it comes to women. Like it's fun, but same time like having 4 different people text you at one time and it's all about different stuff. You got to keep up with different conversations.
If you care.
And then it's not even like let's say you don't care, but you still need to like keep up this whatever you
Facade,
doing.
yeah,
and then it's like I still want to play the game, so now I got to answer 4 different people.
Feel like a full-time job.
a whole year.
It's a beautiful thing,
Well,
though,
overtime.
when you're a texter. Texters kind of make it easy.
I am a texter, but like I do not want my attention to be going around that much no more.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'd rather certain people to have it. So
That comes with maturity.
yeah.
So within a relationship, how much do you white lie? I don't mean like a serious lie. I mean like you said just now with the texting versus text me back. You just, I'm cooking. I'm busy with my hands.
Oh,
Little white lies. Not,
I don't really, like I said, I don't lie. People know me, they just know me. Like if you was with me for a whole day, you would basically get the gist of what I would do for that whole day. Like, like they know if I don't text back right away after you text me, I'm rather playing the game, using the bathroom, I done put my phone down, lost my phone, I'm about to get back to you as soon as I find my phone. Like it's something in that, like they know it's of urgency for me to respond. So it's not like do that make sense? Like, they
You know,
not
I think as a man too, there's only so much time in the day. I just want to give out certain attention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah. Like,
you want, well, for me personally, I can't speak for y'all, but peace is a big part of my life.
Yeah.
I gotta have peace. I gotta have a peace of mind. I gotta go to my lair. I gotta go to my bat cave.
Yeah.
And just chill.
I've had, so were you done?
No, go ahead.
I like with that being said, that peace of mind, I'm slowly but surely finding it when I'm not giving out so much attention to the, I don't even want to say like giving attention to the wrong crowd. Like with my shorty right now, like I find that a peace of mind knowing that around the same time that I'm getting sleepy or tired, you are as well. Cause for the back of my mind, you're not out fucking and sucking, you're not doing that, you about to go to bed. For two, it's like I have a sense of, I don't know how to put that, but it's a peace of mind knowing that we on the same page and I don't gotta be falling asleep trying to keep up with you because you wide the fuck awake and this, that, and the third. Like, we on a mutual understanding. That gives me a lot of peace of mind versus having a lot of.
So what kind of future do you want for you both if it's all up to you?
For me and my girl?
Yeah.
I want a daughter.
You already know the name. Don't got to say it.
No, I don't. But we'll come up with one. I got a couple that I had on file. But
Okay.
I want a daughter. I've been wanting a daughter for a while now. I just feel like daughters change you, you know?
I would agree.
You know? So it's like that. I want us to be successful and actually, for the first time in a long time that it ever actually happened, like I want a real, authentic, like an actual relationship. Like so far right now, it's like we not even at the talking stage. Like I said, we done been together damn near pushing a year, but.
It sounds to me, now it's going to sound kind of here and there, you want a family, but you want a family with the right one.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Okay.
On the nail.
And you believe that is the right? Go for it.
I don't know if
Without
it's the right one. That's why I put up so many walls and I test so much. And
But that feeling feel good though.
It do. And it's like when it's not even like I haven't felt this comfortable in a long time. Like I'm so comfortable with her. She could just be at the house and I instantly get sleepy and want to go to
Did you
sleep.
get the password to your phone? I shouldn't ask that. I'm sorry, man.
But that's the thing though.
And stop doing
Nobody
that.
ever has and ever will. And my warning for that has always been the same. And like even in a girl's mind, it give them a peace of mind where if you want my phone, you can have it. But for one, be careful what you see because I'm not hiding nothing in here. As soon as you go to my camera roll, you're going to see whatever the fuck you want to see. If you go through any message, you're going to see it. Two, I be warning them, don't go on my notes because that's where all my music is. I got hella stuff in there that I just don't want nobody seeing. Like, it would make you...
I remember years ago, some people broke into my car, stole Bluetooth speaker, headphones, and something else expensive. All I cared about was my notebook.
Yeah.
Bro, I had raps. And that was like my oldest notebook. I had raps
They
in
didn't take
there.
that, did they?
Yeah, it was in
Oh, they took the notebook?
the notebook was in the book bag.
Oh, damn.
Because this was the one day, I forgot what. I just left hoodies out and stuff. Usually I know to cover it up and stuff like that. This one day I left it all out.
What I just say, your art is your heart.
My heart, bro, I'm
Heart will
telling
be
you,
broken
bro.
if you lose your heart.
Bro, this was like right around the time I was getting off social media.
Yeah.
I was making posts. Anybody heard? Anybody who know anybody broke into a house? I mean, a car. Like 10 cars got hit this morning. I woke up, walk into my car to go to work. That looked like my shirt. That looked like my that. I realized that was all my shit. They went in my car just like a snatch and grab, and some stuff must have fell out. And I was like, what? I went in my car, missing all them electronics.
So you saw them with your shit on, huh?
Huh? No, I didn't see them with my stuff
I'm about
on.
to say.
But a bunch of cars got hit because when I reported it to the apartment complex, they was like, yeah, like everybody reporting stuff today. But they must have did smash and grab. But they took my book bag again with the Bluetooth speaker, other stuff. They took some stuff out the car. But that notebook, bruh.
With your whole asses.
Man, and that notebook has some bars. I can't remember some good battle rap bars. I've been writing battle rap for for years. I just got stage fright, so it's hard to get over that hump.
Yeah.
With your whole asses. Y'all know what y'all did. Y'all
I had a good Lion King bar. To this day, I can't remember it. I know it was in that book.
Saying y'all ham asses. Hate y'all. Hate my gums because they black. But no, but you know what? To the situation, you know, every man's idea is to start a family. I think not every man, but most men would like to see, you know, in their old age, you know, kicking in the backyard or whatever at a park or whatever. You just see your legacy just right there chilling, eating, and laughing.
I feel like your son would make a good big brother too.
He is a big brother. He got two siblings right now. He got a little sister and a little brother.
So why you say you want a little sister?
Cause they not.
Oh, they not your. Oh, okay.
He want his own.
Okay.
That's what it is. He want his own.
Like, mind you, even as it is right now, I ain't gonna put too much out there, but he can't even see his siblings like that. Like,
okay,
they doing funny shit over there where they don't, like he can go over there. He got invited to the Halloween party for his sister, but shit like that, like.
Just chaperone. You would you be there or you? It's too much.
I can't go.
Okay.
That's why like it's weird. Like he okay to see him, but just for me, cause it's been so much that been transpired. Yeah.
Damn.
All right. Well, it was good talking to you.
Nice to have you on the show.
You got a lot.
Yeah, we'd like to say thank you to Dukes Dada for being on the show.
Hopefully you got a lot off your chest. Anything else you want to say before you sign off, or where people can find you, or anything you want to promote?
Look me up on Instagram at Dukes.Dada, DUKES.DADA. That's really most of the information. My Snap, Savvy Mike 74. New music about to be on the way. I'm about to try to come out with my own platform or podcast or something come soon, but my goal is to start talking about just topics, like how we always do. But
yeah,
I would say write a book.
Yeah,
you got.
I was thinking about that too.
You should do that.
Yeah, but it's a lot coming out, so just stay tuned. Remember the name, and if you hear it, share it.
All right, remember the name, Dukes Dada. Coming to you.
There we go.
Anything else you want to plug in?
No, I'm Stubbs. I did want him to pull one more question, but he'll be all right. Wait, did you want to do just one more question, just you, since you're the guest, or you straight? No, yeah, that's too much.
We're ending on this note. It's been a good show, everybody. Don't forget to share this with your people. We just want to let you know again, don't forget to look up our social media accounts. We're now on Twitter. Somewhat IG. Somewhat IG, but for sure on TikTok. Hey.
Y'all figure out what I'm talking about.
Tripping. We ain't even do nothing.
We ain't do nothing.
We ain't even been up 24 hours,
Hey,
bro.
not guilty. We're not guilty around here.
It doesn't fit. You must have quit.
Man, what? Man, where you Johnny Cochran at when we need him?
Man.
But so until next time, I'm your boy Agent AKD.
Stubbs.
We're coming here from the West Side, and this has been the Takeoff. Dukes Dada, we out this piece.
Peace.